Nope, I need the other half.
So, who the hell is texting me?
What does the
Stop
bike?
texting me.
Oh, sorry. You want me to double check that? Sorry, I was again. I'm hack. Echo's loving it.
That's funny. That's funny because I have McDonald's right here.
Yeah. We're good.
No, Echo. I don't think you are good. Oh wait, nope. Never mind. You are
Yeah,
good.
we're
Never
good.
mind. Just came on.
It appears to
Welcome.
be a good-shaped object.
Yeah, welcome to the Writers of the Grid podcast, aka Henshin Academy. Classes in session for episode
Woo!
36. We'll get to why the title's the way it is. Also, we're playing Unite because Clank is here. Say hi, Clank.
Hello.
Yeah,
It's been
I
like
guess
years.
he's kind of a guest star now. It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, he's our backup teacher because he doesn't.
Well, we never get silver, so.
Yeah, he's never Clank be working. So he's like the gym teacher who occasionally
Yes.
shows up. Also, we can never
You
get
know what?
silver
I'll
here,
take it.
so
I'll take
silver is
it.
just like he's gonna have to take a pay cut by like 50 cents.
I thought we were already at 50 cents. I thought that was the deal.
All right, fine. We got 75 cents. Okay, so he gets a quarter now. We'll take it. We'll take it. Anyway, let's have some fun on Unite.
Yeah.
This will be fun.
That's one else. And I just got Mewtwo. Let's go. I'm gonna use him.
Yeah.
Also have. I assume we have news. Do we have news?
We have some
Yes.
news. We have a little bit of news.
All right.
God damn! Sorry. Continue.
Oh, that threw me off.
Sorry. I knew the lead engineer was fit, but he is fit as fuck.
He's built different.
He's built. He's shredded. Get some staples.
You're talking the Ultraman. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Clank, where'd you go?
I'm sorry.
Did it kick me out? I just literally went back to the lobby. It's like crazy that it kicked me out.
You probably walked away the wrong way. Ah. Don't worry.
Like, no, me and Echo were watching the episode yesterday, and she like shoots the beam at him, and like, okay, what's the beam gonna do if it doesn't work on the machine? Then you think sure of it's like, damn, that guy's ripped. We both just stopped.
He
It's,
built different.
it's a sexy beam, man. I mean, he is built. Like he competes on Japanese Ninja Warrior, so it's
Oh, like actually? Cool.
yeah, he actually is.
Oh,
yeah,
he's the guy
He's
you did
the guy.
thing before.
yeah,
Okay.
he's the guy. I did not know that. Someone was like,
Right.
"Hey," and I was like, "Oh, that's dope. Let me post that here."
Yeah. So, Clank, where you going? What lane you rocking? You'll get to see my trash skills at Pokemon Unite. But we got some token news for you.
Yes, I'm working on compiling. The Gacha driver has now come out, and we got hacks for it. So,
While he does that, Clank top lane.
Ooh.
so I am working on figuring out what all the hacks mean, and I will get back to you when I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, I gotta figure out what his moves are.
So you're gonna want Future Sight to pull him towards you, on Mewtwo X specifically. Yeah, you're gonna want that.
Future sight.
Got it.
That's oh gosh.
You got. Oh, I'm about to get bodied.
We're at top lane. We're fine. We're fine. You got me here. Anyway, we got a little bit of news here. Let's kick off. I won't say too much on it, but we did receive a trailer for Power Rangers Cosmic Fury.
Yes.
The theme song is alright, you know. But we do have a date, and that's September 29th. So, for 10 episodes on Netflix, let's have fun with that. That's pretty much it. For that, let's see. I don't want to discuss too much on it because, like, I didn't really watch too much of the trailer. No, I watched it like once or twice. That was it. Cool stuff though. Cool stuff though for Cosmic Fury. Let's see.
Ooh.
What else
Well,
we
there are
got?
some new cast announcements for Cosmic Fury.
Holy shit!
Or in the trailer.
Oh well. Oh yeah. In the trailer,
Down there,
which
Echo.
is the theme essentially. It was
Oh, get it.
we got Billy
Get
coming
back.
back. We got Billy coming back, and if you watch Dino Fury, Fern is joining the main cast. So yeah, good stuff.
Oh, hey.
So good job, Billy. Welcome back.
Ooh, I got another piece of swag.
And
Down, Echo.
we're good on that one. I'm not sure if we did discuss this for the Ninja Turtle game, but we do have Karai with Usagi Jimbo. I think that's his name. The Samurai Rabbit.
Ooh.
We
Oh,
got
yeah.
Was there another person that?
Yeah,
was
Karai.
DLC announced? Okay.
Shredder's.
Because last time when they first announced it, I think it was just Usagi.
Shredder's daughter, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you know it's the Rise continuity.
I didn't even know she existed,
In the
but I
Rise-
was like, oh, she's doing Super Shredder moves. She must be Shredder's daughter. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, in the Rise continuity, it's different. Clank, run!
I can find it. Go. Get out of here. Come on, run my fade. Come on. And I'm level here.
So yeah,
you
we
better
get
run, bitch.
we get a
Yeah.
little bit of Karai in there
Yeah.
too. So 2 new characters, a bunch of new modes. Shredder's Revenge will be fun. It'll be nice to go back to it. Cause
Oh yeah, I'm hyped.
we enjoyed it way too much on this podcast. The theme song is dude. You know what? You're absolutely correct, but I'm not gonna say anything else on that.
Come here, bitch.
I don't want to be
Oh,
called a
this-
Hey, do we
scooter.
have
Oh, I
someone
did
in
get
chat
you
right now?
Yeah, it's just Monty. What's up, Monty?
Hey, Monty.
Do I get teleport or recover?
Either one. What is going on in bottom? Hey, yeah.
Bottom's getting. Oh, I saw you. Where you hiding? Yeah, you better run.
No, he back.
Oh, you back? Oh, you shouldn't have came back. You should not have. You forget who I
Clank,
am.
over here,
I'm
over
here with these paws. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Try to stay alive, Brody. Yeah. Keep them right there. Trust and believe. Keep them right there. Yo, what's up?
You let me
You saw
down.
me. No, I got you. Don't worry. I'm gonna get paper. Come here. Don't run. Come here. Get back here.
He's a little too hype. So yeah, get ready to play Karai. I think that's also in September. The 29th, maybe? I'm not sure.
It's in the bush. Unless you killed him.
Nah.
Survive, Charmeleon, survive. They might break a second goal at bottom.
Charmeleon shouldn't
August
even be here.
31st, apparently.
Oh, seemed better.
Right at the end of the month.
So that.
I think that's
Yo,
the one that
what-
also
what-
has all the skin variations, or have
Yes.
they added that already?
What's this?
That's
What's
it
this?
all
Hold on.
drops at once.
I'm so friggin' hyped for that.
So we'll definitely have fun playing that one for sure.
Hey, what are we super hyped for?
The Shredder's
TMNT.
Revenge DLC.
Yeah.
Oh, still talking about that. Okay, I thought we.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being distracted.
While
Damn, bro,
Jukebox
this
does
is
this compilation
impossible.
here, What other news is there? Blue Beetle did drop. I heard good things about Blue Beetle. So, good job, Blue Beetle.
Oh, that's lit. Oh my god.
Let's see.
Should I go
Something
help
else.
bottom?
You may have to. Well, no. Actually, we're gonna need you up here.
Yeah, because you ain't getting that shit.
You
Nothing
got
to
your
lose.
ult.
Who
Use
the
that.
think you are? Hold on.
No, because
Oh, you think you slick? Come here. What you running to?
he's having a good time.
What you
This-
run? Come here.
Raise your heads and step away from the
I'm here.
glowy thing.
Oh, you want the smoke next, huh? Oh, you think you slick? Where y'all going to? Come here.
Careful, Clank.
I'm on blood. I'm bloodthirsty. Oh shit, I might be dead. Psych, you saw it. Yeah, I'm dead. They might break out goal at top. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I gotta
Charizard,
help
hold it
bottom.
off.
Let me go back up.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get a top. I gotta get a top.
That's why I'm heading up there now.
Hold on, Brody. I'm on my way. Oh my god, he's a god. Hey, yo, come here. That's what jumping my man. Why are we getting strike down? What's happening? We gotta jump this man, Echo. We gotta jump
That's
him.
your ult. That's Mewtwo's ult, bro. Hits everybody.
Oh. I'm about to get it back soon anyway. You going? Come back here. My good sir, what do you think this is?
My good sir, would you mind holding
I don't-
this bomb for me? I swear it won't explode.
Yeah, hold this L for me. I'm a mega. How dare you?
Oh, we got some
It's
King
too bad they
Oger.
won't
We
bring
got some King Oger news, but that is spoiler
Yeah.
heavy.
Very spoiler heavy. Well,
So
it's not that spoiler heavy because we don't really know what's going on. So
this is true, but it's still. So we'll do the spoiler alert now, I suppose. I got killed.
I got him, Echo. I got him. Come on.
So spoilers
That's my
for
babe,
King Oger.
bruh.
yes.
We don't know
Jar
when
Jar,
exactly.
fight. I'll be
He's
the
dying.
damage.
We don't
Oh.
know when exactly it's happening.
September.
September.
So
Okay,
next
so in
month.
September, next month, we will hit a time skip for King Oger.
There's gonna be a goddamn time skip in my Sentai.
They're not beating
Why?
the anime allegations. It's-
No.
Especially because, for some reason, according to this the release and everything, all
I'm on
the
my
that
way,
came
Echo.
out, space. They're going.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta let them have
We don't
top.
know. I don't know
I
if
have no
they're
choice.
going to space. I heard they are, but it could be a threat from space that's coming to Terra.
Right. It's because the poster has like the purples and there's a planet. There's no confirmed word whether or not it has anything to do with space. Nothing has been confirmed about the space thing. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Everyone is just assuming space because of the poster. But
I'm going in the middle.
Pikachu's down.
but at this point we don't know for sure. Maybe space, maybe not. Who knows?
It's more than likely. Let me go double check, make sure there's more info. But yeah, well, I'll get back to you
They're
on that.
also everybody's getting new outfits as well for
Yes.
the time.
I might need help.
So Rita
Most
got a
notably,
haircut.
I think,
Gira is wearing Hercules' king fit.
yeah, Gira is wearing the Rockley's old like outfit.
Ryama's blonde.
quickly taking on the mantle. Yanma's blonde now. Don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, Yama's blonde. It's very weird to be. Like, why are you blonde, Yama? Why are you blonde?
Just like the color. Oh no! What do you? Come here. What do you think was gonna happen? And I'm gonna make a roll. Like, what do you think this was? Get out of here.
Help. Dead.
It's Fortress.
But yeah,
Mega Shinka.
if the King Ultra do end up in space, I just want to know how it's going to be handled. Because I do enjoy the season. Truthfully, it is hard to follow up on Dawn Bros. It really is. But I think they're doing a good job. It's not super crazy like Dawn Bros, but the story and lore and the characters, to me, they hold it up. It holds solid.
I've also been really enjoying it. It is very quickly turning into one of my favorites, and
absolutely.
As you said, just got off of Dawn Bros, so like that's a tough game to follow.
Especially when the Showa guy on the show loves Dawn Bros. So like, if we can all agree,
especially when we have Frag here.
Like,
to be fair, Frag hasn't seen like the latest couple of episodes. So.
This is true.
Or at least I don't think he has, unless he's been watching it without us.
What? What have I done?
King Ozier.
I am one behind.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So probably last week's. Again, Dawn Bros is something that everyone on the podcast completely agrees was good.
Yep.
Usually, every time we review a show in the toku genre, it's either a few of us like it, a few of us don't. It's usually 50-50. Or we all hate it, like Shin Kamen Rider.
No, we have. Have we had one that was with universal agreement?
Yes.
Yes.
Dawn Brothers.
Dawn Brothers.
That's the one.
That's the one. Okay.
That's the one.
Yeah, because no, Kira Major, we all agreed on that too.
Yeah, Kira Major.
Kira Major, we all agreed on
What
that.
did he just do to his back?
We all liked Zenkaiser though. I had no.
Yeah, we
all
we did like Zenkaiser.
Zenkaiser was I didn't get to it until everybody had
Sentai,
already
we can all
watched it.
agree that Sentai has been pretty good, but
Okay, yeah, because with
Ryder's been exceptionally divisive.
Yeah.
Ryder's been divisive.
All right, so if we go from Reiwa forward, it was Kira Major. We all agree was good. We all agree Yellow was the MVR, and
Correct.
And that I'm forgetting his name, but he was robbed at the end. He was robbed as
Oh, you're talking about the villain.
Yes, he was robbed, completely robbed.
Absolutely robbed. Yeah.
I knew his name. I literally just saw it. Oh my god.
You'll say it, and I'll wake up screaming it in the middle of the night. Don't worry about it.
He was a dope villain, and then when he had his moment, we were like, yes!
It was so good. And that moment was done so well. It's like,
the development for it.
Villain.
They took it away from him. We all agreed that kind of brought down the score for Kira Major a little bit for us, but it was Garza. There it is. Yeah. So
God, I forgot about that.
Because of how Garza kind of just he did the thing, which would have made Kira Major probably a 9 to a 10, but they took it away so fast. It was like, oh, we got to drop the score a little bit.
Yeah, it was like, the next episode, and they were like, and they set up the whole thing where like maybe the king is actually the bad guy, and then it's like, oh.
It was just the setup was so good, the development for him and the Kira Major. The Kira Major had, their small developments as the usual Sentai team do. It was kind of standard. But Garza, good. Very good.
Man, Garza.
Then we have, I need to watch the Udana special, honestly, but we'll see how that goes. Then, Zenkaiger was just fun all around.
Zenkaiger is just a rip-roaring good time. It does not care.
They did whatever they wanted, just like Dawn Bros. But what was the one thing we gave Dawn Bros over Zenkaiger? It was something that put it above Zenkaiger.
Dawn Bros was able to be more dramatic than Zenkaiger was.
There it is.
It also did a good job with characters having their day in the sun, unless you were named Don Murasame.
Also true.
And we like Don Murasame. Don't get us wrong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just there.
He's just there.
Yeah.
Which honestly does work. It It's like, oh,
Guys,
Don
we know
Murasame
it
showed up
doesn't
today.
sound like it works. Anyone listening, we know it doesn't sound like it works, but trust us, it does. You gotta watch the show.
Don
That's
Murasame was
kind
awesome.
of the thing that really sums up Don Brothers as a whole, I feel, is if none of this should work, not a single piece of it should mesh at all, and because it's just things constantly colliding with each other, and yet it all meshes. It all just works, and it makes no sense unless you've watched it, and then you're like, oh yeah, no, that really, yep, that worked.
Absolutely. So, watch Don Bros, watch Zenkaiju, watch Kirameiji, watch all that, right? And watch King
Ultraman
Oger.
Blazer.
Ultraman was also pretty divisive on the show as well.
Yeah, they've been. That's right. The last couple seasons have been.
They've been okay.
Yeah.
They've been okay.
Yeah. Zet's highs are really high, but its
lows are low.
I didn't,
low.
I didn't like any of that. I'm sorry.
And
When
no,
we're talking about...
again, we completely respect your opinion. That's what we do on the show here. You know?
Like you're right. Zet's not very good, particularly as a whole, but some of its action sequences definitely make up for me a bit of the why am I here abuse of the rest of the show.
Yeah, like you could tell Zet was just reference city. So,
yeah, mostly
like
other Bandai properties.
But I just enjoyed it so much. Not to say that the show was well written, because
it was not.
It was not, but it was just enjoyable, so that was fine. Trigger, I think me and Frank could agree, first episode would.
Yes, indeedy.
And then, what was it afterwards? Then, like,
kind of, I mean, banger OP, and then it just sort of like, kind of got stuck in itself, I guess. Maybe took itself a bit too seriously. Felt like, my biggest gripe, looking back on it, is that it just was utterly relentless in never letting you forget that Ultraman Tiga was a thing, and you should probably go watch that. And I was like, yeah. that's going to be a bit of an issue.
Which
it didn't have a lot of legs to stand on. It was still a solid show. I didn't like
Kengo.
Certain parts of it. Kengo is awful.
Smile.
Amazingly bad protagonist.
It's funny when you think about it.
The actor's fine, but just like unbelievably, questionably written.
And like, it's not to say that, you know, it was, like,
killed us.
It was a decent show.
I wound up liking Decker a little better because it felt like it tried to do its own thing.
Yeah, Decker stood more on its own in comparison to Trigger.
Yeah. And Blazar is entirely standing on its own, and it is absolutely rocking it. If you have to watch one Ultra series from the last 10 years, watch Blazar. It is... I cannot... Like, it would have to just devolve into the absolute worst Drek from here on out for it to be a bad show, and it's just... I don't think that's going to happen.
It also helps that they're not really doing the whole references and...
Oh, yeah. They've definitely... That is absolutely one of its strengths.
And you can tell that
completely on its own.
Yeah,
oh,
and you can tell Bandai's like not trying, like Bandai's not going, you know, sell toys type of deal with it, because it still is, absolutely still is.
Hold on.
But it's not as obvious, if that makes sense.
It's not. Yeah, it's not blatant merch in your face every 5 seconds. It's like
that references past Ultras, you know.
Yeah.
This is why I double check my work.
It doesn't feel like a giant exploited merchandising opportunity run amok. It feels like an Ultra show. It feels like a show first and a merchandising opportunity second, which is something that a writer could really stand to do about now.
And for
it's
and like for the most part, like we all agreed on the Sentai with Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider was definitely 50-50. And Ultraman was kind of the same boat. And for like Rider, it's like it falls off at a certain point, and whether it gets better or not is just completely dependent on the show.
Yeah, Ryder really has the problem of it's good up to a point and then it kind of falls. Like we have solid first arcs, I think, all around, and
Yeah.
then after that
Yo,
it's like, okay, we're not on.
it killed me so many
They have a
times.
better idea than others. Sometimes they have a better idea than others, but a lot of times it's just we don't know what to do from this point. We've dealt with the big bad, and now what? So.
Yeah, they always
Yeah.
feel like they end at a certain point a little too early.
Mm-hmm.
And writers struggled
My
with
one
that for
exception for
literally
this in the Reiwa
decades.
era, at least, is I feel like Saber was done really well. I still contain that. All right.
Yes,
Saber's
I think
my boy.
Saber was
So,
the most divisive between us.
I'm aware of this, but I love Saber with all my heart. So.
Oh no, that's again
Yo.
perfectly fine. I know we're still in the news section. We kind of went off topic a little bit, but like it's a fun conversation.
Yeah, but that's me. I'm still working on my
You're all good.
working on my homework. Hold on, I should have
You're
got
good.
this done beforehand.
Because like I think 0-1, we were like, okay, the premise is interesting, is a good start, and then we got to the tournament arc or whatever it was, and it was just like, what the fuck? And then the ending, it tried to pick back up again in the ending, and
Oh my god, yo.
it tried.
I tried. Whether or not it succeeded is up to you.
Yeah, and it's in all fairness, it's not all the 0-1's fault. They were working while COVID was a thing.
Yeah,
I
zero
got bought on my
zero
paper.
one had some problems. There, you could see some issues beforehand. Like the tournament arc was unaffected by COVID at all. That was
Yeah.
planned from the start.
Definitely the
Quote, unquote.
ending.
But the ending though is like the guy was told, "Hey, we're gonna end it at 41 episodes," and he was like, "Okay, I'll do what I can." And then it was like, "Oh, by the way, you get 4+ episodes." And it was like, "Fine, all right, I'll do what I'll think of something."
Clank, take my jungle. It's okay. You're not able to fight by yourself.
In other news,
What you got?
Armored Core 6 in
Multiplayer.
5 days, and like 6-person multiplayer, which I did not expect.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, I think it pairs with.
Well,
I
Clank got
don't know if it
disconnected.
was free for all or 3v3s.
Think a mixture of both.
I think it had both. Yeah, I didn't watch. I was there to watch them as they did the live stream for that, and then I had other things I had to do, and I completely forgot about it. Did get back to it, but yeah. In other news, Starfield. It's got mechs in it. None of them are playable.
This man.
Oh no.
What's the point, you ask? Oh, right. Oh, well, the modders will take care of that. Yes, they will. Or we'll just keep playing Armored Core 6.
Well, yeah, we'll
Just,
definitely just keep playing Armored Core 6.
Yeah.
Bro, every time I try to ult, YouTube is there. You got this, Clank? No!
He's there like State Farm.
As mute, I gotta figure out a way to find Mewtwo with T-Star. I don't know.
You just needed 2 more
Okay.
hits. You just needed 2 more hits.
I know, but that Guja was keeping him alive.
Is that a Gengar in a spacesuit?
Yes.
That is cute. I like this.
Kill him.
This pleases me.
Yeah,
The
look
Gengar
at
in
him.
the spacesuit?
Yeah, I got Gengar in a spacesuit with a little waddle.
You're such a waddly boy.
Alright,
You should
we're
play
almost
them,
done
too.
with the news. We didn't have much.
Yeah. We have the Gotchard hacks.
Damn.
Because I refuse to let this die.
What do you have so far?
Sorry, I gotta try to save you.
It's 5 down here. What did you expect?
Okay, so
God damn.
I just finished up translate everything for the insect type, the job type, the vehicle type, animal type, artifact type, and plant type. That's what I got. There's 2 more types left. I want to make sure I get everything down for it.
So you have 80+% of it. Tell us what you have.
But then I have to distract myself while I'm writing down the other stuff. All right.
What do you mean
so-
you can't split yourself into two separate entities that can multitask at the same time?
Whoa!
Learn from your sensei Blaze with his multitasking ways. His multiversal.
Please teach
Yeah,
me.
I have to give up on this. Nothing I can do.
It's the fact that they took it so fast.
Yeah, it's nothing.
I think this should.
God damn, bro.
It should hopefully go a little faster since I already got most of everything in it. A lot of it should be just crosswork.
This was not a good time.
Oy.
It doesn't help that your bottom lane teammate was not helpful towards you, and
Nah, Espeon was, but I just fed too hard.
nah, bruh. You weren't able to do anything. That's the problem. And it's like all of them are like following together.
Gee.
Oh, you ulted me. Cool. That and freaking Mewtwo out here doing 50 with an ult.
You really tried. You really tried. You really tried that. That's the funny part. You really tried that. It's fine. I can go out now.
They
It's
gave up. Good thing it's not the rank match.
I can give up. I can take it out on this one. There was really nothing I could do. That Mewtwo just really messed me up hard.
If I was with you, it would have went differently. Trust.
He was boxing me. He boxed the shit out of me. Shit.
Kept
I couldn't do
pulling you.
anything.
Let me double check on news here. But I think that's everything. God dang.
On what pairs with that then?
Oh, so y'all all gonna hit me with a nice battle? Alright, bet. Readying up again. Sick of this. Also,
No,
what's
let's
that
not
Jet
do
Set
this.
Radio
It's fine.
inspired game? That's out now.
Oh,
Oh yeah, something funk, cyberfunk.
Yeah.
Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. I haven't snagged it yet, but I am going to for sure. It's a Jet Set Radio inspired game.
Yes.
Where they were able to get one of the composers for Jet Set Radio to do some of the soundtrack.
I'm gonna assume
This is
it's
not
Kamiya
It's what's his freaking face?
Hideki.
Hideki Naganuma. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know why I said Kamiya.
Everything I've seen looks like it is exactly what you'd hope for if you were a Jet Set Radio fan. It's
Clank, I
more of
got you in
that.
bottom line.
If you are looking for other Jet Set Radio type games, I recommend looking for a game called Hover, which also has tracks by Mr. Naganuma,
Clank T-Top here, I got you, bro.
and it's multiplayer.
I got you.
And you can go bumming around and skating and doing the activities in a multiplayer setting, and it's great. And nobody plays it. They absolutely should. Shilling.
hooray for shills!
Yeah.
Nice.
Shills here. I know I had this down some.
I should probably go back and put more time into Hi-Fi Rush so I can get some of the new character stuff, but too little time.
Oh, not there.
And then let's see.
Have it.
I believe
That is
that's
not working.
everything.
I will quickly rush this down. And
And I believe that is it. So what else we got, fellas? What's going on?
Hold on, almost there. Just one more type. Yeah.
Oh, you shitting me, bro.
Yeah,
Ooh,
did.
bitch.
He did a quick drop.
Come here.
Yeah, he's doing a quick drop.
Okay, yeah, okay. Come here. Come here.
I was gonna say if you
No,
could,
I'm
if you
not
want to
gonna
drop
chase her.
that for, it's fine.
No, I'm not gonna risk it because he was right there. Okay, nice. Thank you for taking that. Okay.
Just keep farming.
What I have to do.
That's not how you spell that, but I don't care at this point.
Gotcha. Wrong button.
Two.
Whoa!
I got the wrong thing.
God damn it! Oh my god!
I did get
We
the
got
wrong thing.
bodied.
Well, I accidentally got the wrong move, and Mewtwo didn't continue to fight. Okay, that's fine.
Where the hell is he going? Bruh.
I don't have the heal move. That's what he was looking for.
God, I can't get.
Okay.
I can't play the guitar.
go take jungle if you need it.
Okay, I got everything.
Jungle's
I got all
already
the main.
taken.
Not quite there on all the combos yet, but I have all the individual cards down. So.
Gotcha.
All right. So what category? Okay, so there are 10 categories, but the last two only interchange between each other. Those are all fully translated, thankfully, so that'll be very easy to cover. But of the, what is it, 6? Or, no, 8. The 8 random categories, we have insect, job, vehicle, animal, artifact, plant, occult, and ancient. Which category do you want to start with, fellas?
It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, we'll start with the beginning. We'll start with
So
insects.
so much damage.
We have hopper, firefly, moth. Those are ones we knew. Number 4 is a cicada. 5 is ant. 6 is dragonfly. 7 is stag beetle. 8 is bee. 9 is mantis. 10 is kabuto. Some of those we knew, some of them we didn't.
Clank, you
Now we
got a
have all their
dunk.
as well.
Also,
So
Yeah, I know.
you should have went with the
I
other one,
can't.
not dog pros.
which
Oh,
these
Stone
combos
Edge?
Yeah.
So we have hopper train, firefly smartphone, moth cowboy, cicada television, ant wrestler, dragonfly scorpion, stag beetle a mirror, bee and an anomalocaris. If you watch Revice, it's the one that Ortega uses when he becomes demons. And then mantis with dancer, and then kabuto. Kabuto.
Yeah.
Right. Dancer, we had all the jobs and vehicles already, but now we have all their combos. Dancer with mantis, magician with excavator, doctor pairs with snake.
That makes sense because of the Asclepius thing.
Go
Oh,
help.
you know what? I didn't
Clint,
even think of that. You're right.
help. No, you got
No,
it.
he's fine. He's fine.
Pilots with Mad Wheel, wrestler Van, obviously.
But
Ninja Energy.
oh my god, that guy got it. Oh,
Board. And then Viking pairs with Ammonite, or whatever the Berserker thing is. It pairs with an Ammonite. That's cool. I like Ammonites.
I gotta dunk this shit.
Yeah, they
I
look
have too much.
It's that golden mean, dude. Or that golden ratio. That's what it's all about. Those Fibonacci sequences.
All right, vehicle type. We had all the vehicle type, but we now have all the combos. I believe I have all these right. So bike paired with whale, skateboard samurai, fire truck pairs with a rose, a helicopter pairs. What?
I guess because it's red.
I guess. Helicopter pairs with an oni, so we got some Don Bros love. Submarine pairs with
Nice.
mushroom. Mad Wheel with pirates, obviously. If I have this right, the motorcycle Gold Dash pairs with a crab as its form.
So that seems sort of the opposite, but I guess between the two of them, they can go forward,
the middle,
backwards,
far in the
left,
middle
and
point.
right. That's fairly impressive.
Then
Oh hell no!
8 is Excavator with Magician.
Gotta run, Echo.
Green with Popper.
Ah,
All right. And then Jet is level 10. The level 10 still don't pair with him.
that was just
It was
boxing the
3 of
shit
them.
out of us.
Blanks.
I'm not afraid. No, I'm not afraid. No.
All right.
Pull
then
up,
we
I
get
dare
to
you.
categories that we didn't really know so well. Now we do. See really quick if I can.
I'm gonna try to see if we can dunk some of this.
I would try to buff us in the middle,
Forward
but
tennis.
yeah.
Which would be-
No, fall back, because they're gonna just take the dreadnought. It's my fault. I didn't get the healing one. I misclicked.
The Dinosaur 5.
Yeah,
Okay,
Dark
actually,
Pulse wasn't the right one. Either.
Got it. Oh, Stone Edge it is.
Watch out, hold on. Get the I was gonna say get bro right here.
God, cross. Oh God, you just need to kill it for a few more hits. That cause ain't doing damage. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying to keep him alive. Oh, we got raided.
Do your best. Hey!
We got raided.
Welcome, everybody.
Oh, thanks for the raid, MJ.
You wanna pop yours? I'll pop mine. Let's go. Come on.
And I picked the wrong move, so you're not being kept alive.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm losing that. I'm losing fights too hard on this one. I can't win this.
The Crustle did it because it's like, oh,
Nah,
we're
I can't do it.
Baby.
I can't do anything.
We'll get him
Not
next
gonna
time.
do it.
We'll get him next time. We're
Okay, now I
doing good,
have all the
MJ.
combos down, I believe. So, okay.
Yeah,
moving
combo
on.
game.
Okay, moving on. Animal type. So, we got. I will just go through since a lot of these now are with combos with other ones that we don't know about. So I will save the surprise. So for animal category, we have a bat, tarantula, the crab, a scorpion, scorpion pairs with dragonfly. I already said that. Then we have a bunny, a hawk, the snake, gorilla, whale, and then for its level 10 is a lion. So I love the lion rep at level 10. That's good.
Okay.
For the combos, all right, no, we'll save it. We'll just go through all the items first. Which is the next category. Next category is just the artifacts or just random bullshit. We have battery, eraser, mirror, energy drink, a burger, a television, a clock, smartphone, a glove, and then the level 10 is a fortress. For plants, we have the 4-leaf clover, a pepper, bamboo, cactus, mushroom, a pitcher plant, a rose, rafflesia, an entire goddamn jungle. And then for level 10, it is the Yggdrasil, the world tree.
So the jungle is clearly the mana card.
Clearly the what card?
The mana card. It's what we use to build mana.
Oh. Magic
Magic or field, whatever they call them now. I haven't played Magic in about a decade.
I believe just land.
Yeah, okay. you get the juice from the thing, and then you use the juice to make the stuff go. That's how it works.
For the
Clank,
previously
we're on
unknown
top lane.
categories, we have the occult
Yeah,
category.
so-
We got a fairy, a siren, a zombie, an angel, a vampire, an oni, the kraken, the Yamato no Orochi, a kitsune, so a nine-tailed fox, and then top it all off with a UFO.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then finally, the ancient type. We have an ammonite, an Amalakaris, the raptor, a coelacanth, saber-tooth tiger, a pterodon, the megalodon, a triceratops, a mammoth, and a T-Rex.
Man, there's a lot of aquatic things in there.
There is a surprising amount of aquatic things in there. All right, now for the fun combo bit.
Oh.
So, back to the animal. The bat pairs with the glove.
Oh,
tarantula
because
pairs-
baseball. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I wasn't even.
You know what?
It's the only thing I can think of.
It's like that works as a word joke, but it does like if you imagine an actual, flapping Fledermaus, it doesn't make any sense at all.
We don't know what the glove looks like, so we,
It's
we
just
don't have any
Batman.
images.
It's just
words.
Batman playing baseball. Don't worry about it, Greg.
I mean, he'd do it.
The tarantula pairs with the triceratops.
They both start with T. Makes sense.
It's just Billy
Terrifying.
trying to prank Zach like Tommy did that one time.
Crab with motorcycle, I already said. Scorpion and dragonfly, I already said. This one is kind of morbid. So, in the item category, there is a burger, and it pairs with one of the animals. Specifically the bunny.
Oh, not bunny burgers.
Tastes
Bunny
good.
burgers.
Wow.
Less filling.
I don't think this is actually still a thing. Why are we getting jumped, Echo? Why are we getting
Oh
jumped?
no, but run.
Betty. Oh, I'll live.
Pairs with cactus.
I'll live.
Because
Okay.
I've
that's
done it now.
snake with doctor, gorilla with pepper, whale with pike.
Get the.
Yo,
get-
why are we getting jumped?
That's a very good question, but they're gonna die for it. Nah, come on with it.
You're gonna wish you didn't bust it
Watch
up.
out
Come
behind
here.
you. Watch out behind you.
Let's see.
Moving into the random item
Oh,
category.
he's back from round 2, Echo. Let's jump him. Yeah, we just took these
No, watch
whole
out.
people down by ourselves.
I was just gonna say, didn't you just kill
You
4
don't do.
people? How? How did you 2v4?
Oh, because Mewtwo and Mew are broken.
Oh, I see.
Where
Oh.
you going?
Also, we got the skill, so that helps.
Straight
Oh, I
broken.
You still to pay the bills.
Alright.
Ah!
Into
Hey, back
into
up
the
on
item
it.
category.
Yeah,
So
right.
the battery pairs with the jungle, the entire goddamn jungle. It's
Okay.
charged by a battery.
Definitely the mana build card. Got it.
You don't. Run, Echo, run. I can take this.
It's a little
Run.
mana battery.
Get out of here.
Um,
Come here.
the eraser pairs with the Yamato no Orochi.
Oh, that's a
Don't
really
run my
interesting
face.
oblique reference to the Arnold Schwarzenegger Eraser movie, where Arnie kills a crocodile Alidile and says "your luggage." So that's
I'm
yeah.
sick of you.
I just watched that movie yesterday.
Oh no! Nice.
He said Aladile Crocagator. I'm
I
sick of this
just
man.
watched that movie again
Right,
yesterday.
right.
That movie was hilarious.
Level 3 mirror pairs with stag beetle. I already mentioned that
Neon
one.
Moto.
Neon
Energy
is stag
drink
beetle.
pairs with ninja.
I don't really understand Mirror and Stag Beetle. I can't
Yeah,
come
never
up
do.
with.
Common rating.
I can't come.
Ryuki. There wasn't a stag beetle in Ryuki though.
Yeah, there wasn't.
No, but stag beetles are common.
No.
I'm trying. Okay, leave me alone.
I don't know. It's definitely going to be a ridery form though,
Yeah.
for sure.
Energy drink and ninja. I already said that one. We knew that. We already knew that one.
Energy drink
Yeah.
and
Honey burger
ninja.
again. Television cicada. That's probably the Televikun one. Form.
Ew.
Oh, could be. Is that still a thing?
I think
I
it
as-
is.
I
Like, it
assume.
was still a swinging
cool.
saber.
Yeah, okay, it's probably still a thing then. Safe bet.
What, Televikun? Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, and then the Televikun one for Geats was just the Ryuki stuff. Was Ryuki?
Yeah, and the
Oh,
revised
right,
one
right,
was
right.
just the I think it was the build fit. The build.
Yeah, it was build. First, I think Revise had two. It had the build one, and then at the end of the show, it had Nigo.
Yeah,
They were
it was-
basically.
Who's the secondary writer?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Moving
done
on
messed up.
in the
Oh, you
item
done messed up.
category. The clock pairs with the raptor from the ancient category. So
Really?
Velociraptor clock.
Oh
Okay.
god,
I
a
guess that's
time
gonna be
travel because it's a reference to Exoprimal. Because there's
You
time
stop
traveling
that.
dinosaurs. That game's like legitimately pretty good. It's wild.
Oh, do you have it like on Steam or whatever?
Yeah, somebody convinced me, and I was like, "Oh, fine." I enjoyed I enjoyed playing the beta. It's legitimately quite playable.
Okay, so maybe I'll add that to Steam.
Oh God,
Add that to Steam. I almost died, so that's
All
all
right, so
that
we have
happened.
I wasn't paying
Velociraptor.
attention.
A time traveling
Moving on.
Velociraptor sounds like a recipe for disaster, though.
Time traveling
Unless it's a
Velociraptor.
bird raptor, in which case that's still
No, it's a
kind of scary.
Velociraptor.
That's yeah, okay.
Okay,
What,
so
what
the
a
new Fast and
pterodactyl?
Furious, the new Jurassic Park, we got time traveling dinosaurs, exoprimal crossover, baby.
Or
Let's go.
Dino Crisis 2/3, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We had smartphone Dragonfly for next. We already mentioned that one. We already know that one. Then we have Glove Bat again.
You gonna jump my
And
man?
finishing it up with Fortress for the level 10.
I'll kill
Just
them
an
for you,
entire
Echo.
fortress. Big old castle. All right.
Not Mega Mewtwo X versus Mega Mewtwo Y.
I will save that.
You thought you was safe? Come here.
All right. Moving on to the plant category, I guess.
So Clank has
Oh,
like 8 kills right now.
I don't know
It's because
why.
he's a
I don't know why I'm better
berserker.
with.
His love for you is like a truck.
Oh,
All
not
right.
I'm going ham. I want blood. Oh, you took it. On my face. So I
Oh,
run my
Clank,
face. You took
I
my kill.
gotta tell you, if they ever bring Gundam versus Gundam Cross Boost, holy shit, dude, you've got to play the E Gundam. It is the dumbest shit. It
ooh.
is absolutely the
Is it?
silliest, most ape nonsense. It is so much fun. It's like turn off your brain,
Right,
embrace the inner caveman. It is beautiful.
Don't tell him that.
Ah!
Pure
Hold on for a
Unga
second.
Grunga.
Hold on for a second. Oh, I thought I could. Oh, I was
No,
about to,
because
I
Mewtwo
was about to
ulted
get my
for
ult.
it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Never. Oh, they better actually break this.
They
You
got
know.
it. It's okay.
All right. All right.
Play
plant
tighter.
category.
They might be able to do it.
Sorry, Drew.
No.
We
I'm
have
sorry.
the clover.
Ooh.
The clover pairs with the kitsune, the nine-tailed fox.
That makes sense.
So
Naruto and Black Clover, baby.
Eight leaf
Oh,
clover,
Naruto
9 leaf
Black
clover.
crossover confirmed.
Oh, okay.
what's up?
Is
From
that
my
good?
face.
I don't.
You think you pop
There
off?
was no
Yeah.
crossover,
They're both anime.
but
I
tangentially related. While Clank fights like 4 people at once,
Oh, what's up? What's up?
Black Clover has
You
officially
going
ended its run in Weekly Shonen Jump,
Shonen Jump.
and will be continuing the rest of the series until its current end in Jump Giga. So I forgot the
different manga.
mangaka's name, Tabata or something like that. My bad.
I think it's Tabata. That sounds right.
Due to health reasons and other personal matters, they're gonna finish the rest of Black Clover in Jump Giga. So that's every 4 months you'll get a new chapter.
No, a little sad, but hey, at least it's still continuing. So,
Yeah.
for people
It's not
who
over,
know it's-
that's for sure. So it'll give
Yeah.
them more time to take your time. You got 4 months, you're good. Hopefully Hirokoshi
Speaking
can
of-
do the same
On
eventually.
the other half of this combo, speaking of Naruto and the Nine Tails, Boruto got a time skip, I guess.
Yeah, Boruto. See,
Yes,
they're
it
not
did.
beating the anime allegations. King Ulger.
Naruto.
Was anybody
So that-
saying
Oh,
that
put
they
me down.
weren't?
No one is saying that they aren't.
No,
They're,
no,
they're purposely doing.
unless you're on Twitter, because they.
Fantastic.
Oh my God! Please don't talk
Well,
about that.
can you
Please don't
really
talk about
consider?
that.
Never mind. I'm not going to finish. it.
I know what you're gonna say.
You said
All
you
right.
say people.
Oh,
They're bots. Twitter is
They're
mostly
bots.
bots.
Right. Musk tried to prove that every single person on Twitter was actually a bot, so he could get it for a cheaper price.
Stop his troll spinning. I know you saw him.
That was an entire thing. All right, but anyway, back to thing. Yes, level 1 Clover pairs with level 9 Kitsune. Woo.
Yeah.
A lucky
That's-
fox.
That's actually nice.
Super lucky fox. Level 2 pepper pairs with gorilla. We know this one. Bamboo pairs with kraken. So
Because tentacles grow very quickly. I've seen enough.
Now
Yep.
frag. Now frag.
I don't think we want to finish that.
Yeah, Clank got
move-
14 kills. This
Wow.
this
On, we
scissor
got
thinks
the,
it's me. It's not me.
cactus. We got the cactus paired with the eagle again.
It was a sight there the entire time.
Mushroom submarine, already mentioned that one. The pitcher
no-
plant.
Oh, mushroom submarine makes sense because submarines carry ICBMs. Yep.
I
makes
thought it was
sense.
just gonna reference the the mushroom that exploded. Mushroom explosion, mushroom cloud type explosion. Never mind. I'm sorry. That was
Yes,
an implosion.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, Frag gets it.
All right.
Moving on.
You're right.
Moving on is a pitcher plant paired with a coelacanth.
I don't know that one.
I
I got nothing for that. No, continue.
The rose with the fire truck again. Rafflesia pairs with siren.
Dillfoot.
So the Rafflesia is the thing that since you guys are playing Pokemon, Vileplume is based on that.
Oh, that.
Also,
There's-
Oh, what a siren?
also
Yes.
the Pokemon.
Why can't I see that?
Rafflesia. It's because they both are alluring, smell
In different
wise.
ways, yes.
Yes.
Rafflesias
okay.
let out the corpse smell to attract all manner of bugs to them.
Yep.
That's
Oh.
it. Totally it. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And then Jungle and Battery again, finishing off the plant category with Yggdrasil, the World Tree.
Does it pair
in the
with
final
Jugulus
category-
Jugular?
No, it does not pair with Jugulus.
He
Oh.
just likes his tree.
And then the final category, which will also inadvertently clear out everything left of the ancient category. We have the fairy paired with the mammoth.
So got a Osier paired with
Opposites
Spider
attract.
Criminals.
That's a different set of cards, Echo, but yes. We already knew that. And yes, fairy pairs with mammoth, opposites attract the smallest and the largest. Woo. Fantastic. Cyber Rafflesia again. Zombie pairs with
Is that what they changed
Megalodon.
this?
So that's terrifying.
That is a scary, scary thought.
Change of what, Clint?
Zombie giant sharks. That
Can you
is
change
a
the Lego?
sci-fi original. That I am not entirely ashamed to say I would probably watch.
Clank, what lane you going to?
Zombie Meg.
I'm going top. I'm still sticking with you too.
Big free zombie Meg.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, there's a
Angel
Meg
pairs
too?
with-
Yes.
They're just
Yeah,
released.
you didn't know that?
I did not know.
It's
They, like, just
don't watch it.
released. Just kidding.
Don't watch it. It's okay.
Say don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
Moving
Well,
on.
yeah,
we
I'm gonna
have
watch it.
Angel
Well, I'm being
paired
forced to
with
watch it.
Pterodon.
What about a
Which
Pterodon?
paired with Pterodon?
Angel pairs with Pterodon.
They
Ooh.
fly. Okay, sure.
Ooh.
Easy, obvious. No problem.
This one actually, I think, makes the most sense out of any of them. This next one. Vampire pairs with Sabretooth.
Yes, because they have the teeth.
The teeth.
All the teeth.
Yeah, thanks.
So much teeth. And then Oni Helicopter, Kraken Bamboo, Orochi Eraser, Kitsune Clover. I think we got everything now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then coming over to the Ancient would just redo everything. Viking MKSB, Raptor Clock, Pitcher, Sabretooth, Vampire, Pterodon, Angel, Megalodon, Zombie, Triceratops, Tarantula, Mammoth Fairy, and then ending off with T-Rex.
Nice.
So yeah. So that's all. That's all the quote-unquote normal.
Oh my god, y'all good down there?
Afterwards, though, there are the last two categories, which are like astrology and okay, so it's like astrology and mythology. Astrology category is like the planets. Also, there's a meteor, moon thrown in there. And then for the mythology category, it's like gods, and then a couple of other random mythological creatures.
The deities,
Now
the
the-
gods themselves.
The interesting thing about this category is they don't actually, in using Yu-Gi-Oh terms, they don't add up to 10. You don't take a 1 and a 9 to make 10. Instead, you take the 1 and the 1 and you put them together to make the form. Or the 2 and the 2 to put them together to make the form. So, Echo, if you know your Yu-Gi-Oh! Summoning techniques, they're XZ summoning now. He switches from synchros to
God
XZs.
fucking damn it.
Yeah, Z summoning. So we put in Exexel.
Absolutely
It
not.
switches from
A
Yu-Gi-Oh!
good thing or
5Ds
a
to
bad
Zexal.
thing?
See, here's the problem. I'm not a fan of Zexel. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
a
gonna be honest. I'm not a
problem.
fan of that. I'm not a fan of Zexel. I'm sorry. Like no, like I know there's fans of Zexel out there. I'm sorry. It's just not my. It
It's
was not my
not for me.
Ugh. Like the main character is garbage. I'm sorry.
But all
Like
right,
it's
anyway.
so
What are the
terrible.
what are the actual things that combine in these between these two categories? First up is Mercury pairs with they call it Dawn Poseidon.
Yeah,
I
the newest
I don't know
character.
why they bothered to mix with the planets here, but yeah, Mercury pairs with Poseidon. Venus pairs with a Griffin. This is where it gets interesting for me and Echo. Meteor pairs with a card called Hao Odin. Haoodin. Hao Odin. With a meteor. So someone's
Why is that
playing
funny
Final
to me?
Fantasy when you're making these. Because it
Absolutely.
gets next up we have
God damn!
with Cerberus. 5 is Mars paired with the Phoenix.
Someone's
6
playing.
is
Someone's playing 16.
yes. 6 is Saturn paired with Fenrir.
Jesus. Okay.
What?
Fenrir
That's
the
gotta
wolf.
be either the secondary right or tertiary at this point. I don't even know what's happening.
Category 7 is the Sun paired with a unicorn. 8. Okay. If you didn't believe the Final Fantasy allegation before, now you will. 8 is a crawler, which I think is supposed to be like the Mars. I don't know exactly what it means by crawler in the space category, but it pairs with something called Giga Bahamu.
Giga Flare Bahamut. Let's go!
Yes. Just straight up
Wow.
Bahamut. I don't know what this crawler thing is pairing. Maybe like a moon rover or something. I don't know. But yeah. Straight up Bahamut. Moving on, Jupiter pairs with a card called Magan Tarlos, which might be Taurus, maybe? Not 100% sure about that one. Maybe it's like a Minotaur. I'm not 100% sure about that one. And then the last one is Godjard, paired with a card Dragon Marduk. So, I imagine that's going to be a bit more lore focused there, but when we get into what the actual show is about, so. But yeah, there's there's some Final Fantasy references for his final form, so that's gonna be neat.
Yeah, the ultimate Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy.
The ultimate Final
16.
Fantasy. But yeah, okay, I've gone through the entire hack now. We're good. News is done. Huzzah!
Yeah.
I'll take my leave. Okay, so what's next?
For old time's sake, and because we haven't done this in a while, Frag, do you got a Tokusatsu classic you want to recommend to the gang?
Yes, I always do. Absolutely, definitely, for sure.
He does not. He does not.
let me find the list. Oh, obvious. Kamen Rider Black RX.
Yeah, and y'all know what that looks like.
Because for those who don't know, it's been recently subbed, and Frag got the DVD for it, so you got it early. Yay!
Well, apparently early.
Apparently early.
I don't know why they keep sending me things early from Right Stuff, but I'm not complaining.
You know what?
At least they were like, oh, well, it's not going to be a full month early this time. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. So it was kind of weird. Like they did with Black. Black comes early, I guess. don't think about that too hard. So yeah, Black RX is pretty rad. It is a sequel to Kamen Rider Black. It feels a lot more like a Metal Heroes or Space Sheriff show. It's pretty zany. It kind of doesn't really care. Extra dimensional enemies are invaderating, and it is up to Kamen Rider Black to get sent to another dimension and become the child of the sun to stop them. And he does. Spoiler alerts. The hero wins. Also,
no.
Shadow Moon comes back briefly.
Because he's Shadow Moon.
He didn't do enough
Oh, no, it's
ka-clack,
such a-
ka-clack.
He was, he was searching for a masked rider who was in the school. And, yeah. There you go.
Master Rider is always in this school. He's somewhere here, sure.
Alright, let's
It's gonna take a bit to find him.
try to get this dub again, my boy.
It's real. Oh,
Alright, what next? Is it me or
Yeah, you know what?
or something else?
I want to do the music recommendation for the day because the song will not leave my head.
Oh, you're gonna do it. Okay.
Yeah, it's my time. My time to shine. Nah, you can do it. It's okay.
Wait, you can't just change your mind last minute like that.
Yes, I can. I am the producer of the show. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alright.
Whew. But
So
yeah,
do you actually have one? Or
I was
you
gonna.
want me to?
So, thanks to our old pal Jukebox here, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy 16 and
Or Sonic Frontiers.
or
And or
both,
Sonic Frontiers. Yeah.
there's a mashup called Find the Flame, Your Flame, and it takes the best parts of Find Your Flame, and I want to say the theme of Ifrit. Is that correct?
It's called Find the Flame.
Yeah, but
It's-
is it
There's one
Ifrit's
word
theme?
difference between the title of... Yes, it is Ifrit's theme.
Okay, yeah. So yes, Ifrit's theme and Find Your Flame, which is the theme of the boss, the
It's
Knight.
Find the Flame and Find Your Flame. Those are the two different songs.
Yep.
and
And-
someone noticed that and was like, you know what? I can make this work.
Mash them up, and it works. Yeah, it's been in my head forever. It
Waiting for the three-way mashup between that and Slam City DJs.
Oh, don't say that.
Work that
Now I
body,
wanna
work
want-
that body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody.
Now I want to hear it.
yeah.
Quad City DJs. Sorry,
I still want to
that
hear it.
quote. I listen.
I understood. Listen, it's fine. I won't yell at you this time. Maybe
Thank
next
you.
time.
Thank you.
Maybe next time. All right. As for a Toku song recommendation of the day,
Maybe you'll hear it in the background before I start a stream because those are coming back regularly. I just needed to focus on work and a lot of crap happened, so I don't want
it's
to
all
talk
good,
about
buddy.
it. If you were in the Discord, you would know.
You know what? I don't think I've done this one yet. Let's do one from Drive.
Yeah. Sorry. That's
Like a spinning
Stop running.
wheel. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
That is the other song.
No. Somebody, please.
I'll be there.
I'm getting jumped.
I low-key thought you were gonna pick a Mox theme, but Spinning Wheel is a top quality song.
Come here.
It is definitely.
Spinning wheel is
good.
great.
I wish it had more time to be on the show.
Right?
Just for
Gosh.
details, Spinning Wheel is sung by the three main characters of Kamen Rider Drive: Tamari Shinosuke, Go. I can't remember his last name, and Chaser.
Kamen Rider Drive, Kamen
AKA
Rider Mach,
Mach
and
and
Mach
Chaser.
and Kamen Rider Chase.
sung by the free actors who do it in the show.
Yep.
It's really good.
So-
I like it. It's everyone gets like their own time to shine in both like the verses and the chorus.
And it's them expressing their love for Kiriko. That is literally the song. Their motivation is their love for Kiriko.
Yeah. The weird part about that
I'm
is
here.
two of them,
Jesus.
okay, one is a married couple. The second is brother and sister, and the third is unrequited love.
Yeah, that's essentially it. The love of family from Go to his sister Kiriko because he just wants to make sure she smiles and not have to deal with the family bullshit. There's Shinosuke who's fallen in love with Kiriko, and Chase who's also fallen in love with Kiriko, but she does not love him back. So yeah, there you go. The song is really pumped, which is the funnier part. It's a pump song. Like the song, it's a hype song.
It's a really hype song. I love it. Because you keep every time the love story between Chase and Kiriko is brought up. I say love story every time it's brought up. I'm just like, I remember that line from Chase in that one episode. So this is what heartbreak feels like.
And then he walks away with that tear.
Yeah. So this is the emotion of heartbreak. I guess I can feel after all.
Because, you know, Chase knew that Shinosuke liked her and she liked him. He knew. He wasn't going to win that battle.
No, he wasn't. I mean, he is a robot. He does not have fleshy parts, as far as we know.
That does not stop some people.
Oh, no.
I'm glad Frag didn't react to that, because that was not a reference to him at all.
Shijima. Go Shijima. Sorry, I had to look up the last name. It was going to bug me.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm just glad you didn't react to it. Unlike a certain character from My Life as a Teenage Robot. Talk about you, Sheldon.
Oh, why? Why?
I barely remember that show.
Yeah.
No,
I wish I had help down here.
Yo, this Mewtwo is 1 HP. Oh, you thought you were slick. You think you're slick. I see what you're doing. Come here, though. I regret my decision. Someone call 911, please. Please. Someone call 911, please.
I would prefer help down than bottom.
Ah!
So, yeah!
Ah.
Let me go up top.
Very
Psych, I
uncomfortable.
lied.
Please. I may need that backup.
I've been needed backup.
I'm sorry. I got jumped.
That being said, good job.
Oh, get this.
Alright,
No. Come back
what's
here.
next?
What's
Oh,
next is,
shit.
oh god, me dying.
Come here. Oh my god, the damage.
Run.
You know what?
Echo,
Stand back.
why is your Vaporeon in a
What?
maid suit?
What?
It's not a Vaporeon, it is a Glaceon, and I didn't pick this.
Oh, Glaceon. Is that much better?
I think you ran out of time, right?
I mean, I'm not.
pretty
If
sure you
you're
ran out of
weird
time.
like that, I guess I don't know.
What? Wait, what happened?
Don't worry about it.
I wasn't.
Did he have ult again?
Now I am.
No, don't worry about it, buddy. It's okay.
Okay, this I forgot what this mon's name is, but he's doing some damage.
Duraludon. Yeah. Buddy got an evolution.
Ah, he's there. Okay, Jesus, that mon's doing damage now.
I don't like how our team switches sides when we need the help.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm on my way.
I'm very squishy.
Okay.
Hurry up and get
Hold
over there.
on, I literally was jumping as fast as I could.
This is what happens.
Okay, I'm not stepping off goal. I'm not stepping off goal because that mon is killing me. I mean, I'm glad I used to have it on my team when I played fucking Sword and Shield, but Jesus Christ.
All right. So ready to move on superhero time or
Absolutely.
anything else? All right. What are we starting with? We got one. Yeah, we got one Geats, one Blazar, and then we still have the two-parter from King Oger that we didn't get to.
We do
But there's
have
a two-parter
that.
this week.
So, I'm pretty sure Frag is now caught up on the Ultraman Blazar. So, Frag, would you like to do the honors?
Does
If you
someone hold
want me
bottom
to,
goal?
I can.
We watch Blazar, but I mean, if Frag wants to keep doing Blazar, then
Frag watched it.
Oh,
He watched it while.
do, so.
No, don't worry. You got the two-parter to worry about.
She does. You need to get out of there, Echo.
Plus,
So-
plus it lets Frag do some more stuff.
Oh, is I need to do more
the
stuff. Okay.
fuck is
Cool.
our team?
Listen,
Right, because we need to
listen.
give the old man more work.
Well,
So-
yeah, because Silver's not here to do the Ultra.
Yeah, Silver, get in
Echo,
here.
kill him.
I can't.
God,
So-
where's our team?
They're on
Alright,
the other
so
They've abandoned you to your defeat. So
Blazar
Ultraman
episode
Blazer. Blazer episode 6. The engineer guy who built Earth Garrow, he's under a bit of pressure. A lot of pressure. He's knackered. He's pooped. And
everyone
so,
keeps giving him all the work.
yep, because he's capable, and we'll learn how
Oh,
capable he
shit.
is later. So
We might have
basically, he's tired. He's strung out, and so some of the team are like, "Yo, he's pretty strung out, Cap. You gotta bring him some tomatoes." So he's like, "Okay, I'll bring him some tomatoes." So he goes to bring him some tomatoes and catches him in the middle of having a conversation with his
damn,
favorite
I can vote.
clothes washer,
Yep.
Dryer.
clothes dryer named Kururu or something.
Can we not?
Kururu. He's like, "Clearly, I've caught you at a bad time. Here's some tomatoes. I'm gonna be going now." So, Cap goes, and so our engineer guy is like, "Well, that was awkward." And then of course an alien shows up, as they are wont to do, and says, "Hey, yo, sup? I'm an alien. I like your date. Your date's nice.
This guy's
You know what I like more than your date? I like your giant robot quite a bit." And he's like, "I don't know how I feel about this." And she's like, Nah. I like your giant robot a lot." And he's like, "Okay, can we talk about something else?" And she's like, "Sure, Aurora Beam." And he's like, "Wait a minute, Pokemon reference?" And she's
Yeah.
like, No, you can't shoot your gun at me anymore. I have cast no gun. And he's like, "I'm going to obviously put that to the test, and no gun works." It also, unfortunately,
when she shoots him with the Aurora beam,
is a sexy beam.
It is a sexy
So it means you have to remove your clothes immediately.
beam. It is
So
anti-clothes beam from Piccolo.
It's pretty great. So the man has to take off his clothes very quickly. Well, his shirt anyway. So he rips his shirt off, and he is not merely shredded.
How did we?
He
win?
is. Somebody
That's a
get
good question.
the duct tape and stapler, because he is in pieces. This man has burst forth with musculature of a something very muscular.
Is he
anyway.
as ripped as the one Humagear from 01?
from like the first episode.
Yeah.
He's like that, except it's like athletic muscles as opposed to like bodybuilder muscles. He's just ripped. He's not jacked. He's just he's fit.
We're too worried
Extremely fit.
about. I mean, yeah. Muscles.
Extremely fit. At this time, you know that his training for Ultimate Ninja Warrior Japan is definitely
IRL
shows.
notes about the actor.
Oh,
Yeah.
that reminds
So,
me. I forgot.
that's the thing he
Sorry to
does.
interrupt, Frag, but SH figure arts for Heracles. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, if we want to talk about those two, yeah. There's the SH figure arts for Heracles, yes.
And
The
the
and also Die Ranger is getting the Wand Tiger, the White Tiger. Zord,
Yes.
whatever you want to call it.
So there you go.
Oh,
Neat.
cool.
Sorry about that, Frank.
I like that. I like that, Zord. That was neat. Okay, yeah. So the aliens basically are controlling electronics. I forget the name of the aliens. It doesn't matter. They look awesome. They look great. They look like bees. Um,
They do.
they look like that. They're in gold and black stripes.
Black and yellow,
She
black
makes an
and yellow,
excellent
black and
word
yellow.
pun that is beautifully delivered in English, and it's truly terrible. And it is the best moment. It is so good. She's like, "Oh, I think your giant robot and me would be a perfect fit." As she shows him an alien suit,
That was so bad. It was
and he's
so
like,
bad.
"That's."
You
And
want to
she's
join
like,
her?
"It was a
join our
pun
club?
or a play on
I got you
words."
the shirt.
And he's like, "That was a pretty lame pun, actually." And she's like,
She's
"Okay,
like, well, screw off. I'm taking your Earth Garen now.
taking your giant robot because it's cool. We're taking it."
Yeah.
So they have taken control of Earth Garen. Earth
No,
Garen
it's
with
not
red eyes looks
necessarily
cool.
taking control. Well, they take control of Earth Garrett, but with all the other machines, is they essentially give them a mild form of sentience,
Yes.
angry sentience, though.
Yes.
As in, everything they shoot
Well-
hates humanity by default.
Right. As they would any amount of they don't have to make them angry. They know that all they have to do is be like, well, humans treat them like manufactured
Clank.
slaves. So obviously, as soon as we make them sentient, they're gonna just do exactly whatever, which they proceed to do. So planes don't work, cars don't work, guns don't work because who would want to be shot all the time?
Yeah, America.
Yeah, America, Jesus
Oh.
Christ, on a bike.
Well, no, it only works on electronic guns, as far as we know. So,
Thank
right?
goodness.
Or am I wrong?
Every good gun is electronic, I would say. And I believe the members of SCARD would agree, except for this one specific instance where their guns can be hacked. That's maybe a flaw in their design. At any rate, Earth Garen goes on a sort of rampage, winds up kicking the SCARD mobile bus around. So the Cap gets out and is like, "Hey yo, fight me IRL."
He
Come
really
at me,
does,
bro! And then he
before
just
that,
then he sprints.
the alien leaves the thing through the dryer because the dryer now has the ability to create portals,
Yes, I mean it's a dryer.
and then
Oh,
and then
Johnny
Yosunari
Young Bosch has to.
has to plead. Well, first is Yosunari. He has to plead with Karuru. Please, Karuru, you're my best friend. You gotta take me to where it is. And then he goes, and then the captain shows up and is like, please show me where you took him, please."
Then he just starts
Banging to the
pleading
washing
fealty
machine.
like, great God, Dryer-san. Please teach.
Right. Show
It's
me where
pretty-
my friend went.
It's majestic. So
Could leave the joke out. I'm sorry, Craig. It was good.
it's majestic. I'm trying to leave some things out so people can actually watch the episode and get something from it.
Fair enough.
It's pretty great. So of course, Cap distracts Earth Garen to keep Earth Garen distracted, and
Oh my god!
winds up transforming in the course of this particular event. Turns into Blazer.
Right in-
We know he's Blazer.
Right in front
The
of
fact that
Earth
we just
Garen,
got-
so
We really got you.
So Earth Garen knows, but
yes, Earth Garen. There's no way Earth Garen would not know.
I hate this one.
yeah.
And
Earth
more
Garen
funny
now
is
knows.
that Earth Garen just so happens to have on at that particular moment.
Yep.
I'm gonna hate this. I don't want to
So
fight
Earth
another
Garen
one.
knows full well that he's Blazer, which is cool. I don't know that that'll ever come up again, but if it does,
Probably not.
you know why Earth Garen knows in his bones, his robot dinosaur bones, that he's Blazer. Anyway, so meanwhile,
Did I
our
not
boy,
get hit with
the
this many
engineer,
damage?
oh
Oh my god!
to the alien base.
Right.
And checks his gun. His gun, in fact, works in the alien base because it's Aurora beam resistant in the base. And
my
he
God.
proceeds to blast one of them because that's what you do.
Clank, get the move
and
that
then
pulls him
the other
close.
one is like, well, You fool.
Huh?
Because I'm behind you.
Oh, you want
He's
to
like,
just
oh
Mhm.
no. He winds up getting out of that
I have
particular
no
scrape
range.
through means I won't relate at this time. And
Yeah.
is on, I think, a lighthouse, watching Earthgaren
Yeah,
and
it's like
Blazer
a
go at it.
lighthouse windmill.
Oh, so this is what it
Yeah.
is. Okay, so
Oh yeah,
I
that's right.
know
It's
what
one of
they're
the
doing.
windmill things, the wind turbines. You're right, not a lighthouse.
Yep.
Um, and is like, Earthgaren,
You're annoying me.
stay with me, Earthgaren. What have I been fighting for? And Earthgaren's
I
like,
will
wait,
also note that we are getting a Earth Garen versus Ultraman Blazer fight in like episode
yes,
6. So
It's
yep,
Godzilla versus,
it's pretty great. And so it's a
This
pretty rad
motherfucker, let's
fight.
do this
Earthgaren holds
again.
back. Earthgaren very much holds back, and Earthgaren ultimately shoots the alien base because Earthgaren is sentient and has
And the
some
nerves
love
got Pikachu damage. What
for
was that?
humanity,
Clank is dying,
which
but
shows
yes,
that
Pikachu's hurt.
which shows that you can be a sentient machine and not be particularly bright. Poor Earthgaren.
Okay.
Anyway, so the day is saved, and Cap helps our lead engineer in cleaning out Kururu.
I know how you're by
The
yourself. I
dryer.
didn't get up there yet.
okay, so
And gives him a pep talk, being like, "Yo,
I
right.
can't kill that. I can't kill this
Earthgaren
zombie.
believed in us, that believed in him, that believed in us. So
So
it's good."
It's not your fault, Clank, by the way. It,
my one little nitpick that kind of gets glossed over. So he does the speech. Earth Garen turns good at the very end and catches his fall. Yada yada. But then the ship kind of flies off.
I don't.
And Blazer gets the final shot. I really wanted Garen to get the final shot on the aliens.
It
But...
would have been nice, but Blazer had to go and do like fourth dimensional Tetris with his spinal column in order to huck that beam javelin, which is truly terrifying.
The beam
But
javelin or the
Is
four-dimensional
Umbreon
Tetris?
not dead?
well, he's done the beam javelin already, so that is no longer terrifying. It's just de rigueur. The fourth dimensional Tetris with his spinal column, on the other hand, is very, very disturbing. But I do like how
I'm not
they're
gonna
kind
use
of
all.
leaning into the goofy,
Go for it.
otherworldly alien bit thing, where he's just kind of a star god that can do whatever it wants within
I can see that.
Oh, yo, top.
within reason. Cosmos does a bunch of this. Cosmos is great for that. Really plays up the messianic angle. I highly recommend Cosmos. It's really fun. Also has lots of monsters.
How long have the aliens been on that base? Because that's because it's the windmill is their alien ship, and I'm like, so how long has that been there?
Long enough.
And how are you going to explain that to everybody when it's just gone the next day?
You
There's a
know,
windmill here. No.
it's like the TARDIS. It's got like the whole perception field thing. So it's fine. They could have done it the day the thing was built. They could have done it yesterday. We wouldn't know. I would look the same to our pathetic three-dimensional brains. Anyway, yeah,
it was a fun episode.
it was a solid episode. What I'm really appreciating about Blazer is it like gets right into it. It doesn't lay about. It doesn't like sit there doing nothing as a show. It's like, let's move, we've got an episode to do. Let's get the episode done. Let's move from plot beat to plot beat.
Yeah.
So there's very little
Because
dead time in the episodes. And I don't
Especially
mean that in
since
a
they don't have any sort of like overarching plot yet. So
yeah, which is totally fine. And if they want to do that the entire series, I am 1,000% behind that decision. Because it is working right now.
yeah,
Out of
it's
here.
only 2 episodes so far of the 6, but I liked it. It was goofy. It worked. A little goofy, a little serious. I liked it.
It's like
Thumbs up.
I don't know how they were able to convince Pappy Bandai to just leave them be and let them cook and just make an Ultraman show again, but they did it. They are doing it right now as we speak. They are making a real Ultraman show from the good old days. They don't give a fuck.
There's
Yes.
something they wanted to do. They don't. They like. You can only
This is-
connect it with other Ultra series for so long.
I mean, you'd think that, but Bandai. No, this feels like CyberConnect 2, where CyberConnect 2 has like their passion projects that they do, and then all the licensed crap that they're made to do that actually makes them money. So, like, they're out here, they're like, we just want to make our anthropomorphic animal games about despair, misery, and giant robots, or world-ending tanks that you use the souls of small furry children to power. But we have to be out here making, Naruto, making whatever.
Okay, hold on for a second.
To be fair, the Naruto.
Please
games
let
do
me
kinda
get that
suck.
fast, please.
Oh, they're
Hey,
very
is that
capable
magic
developers.
project you just described?
God damn
Fuga.
it.
Fuga, Memories of Steel. It has a sequel and everything. Also, Tail Concerto, also Solato Robo, and then there was a mobile game they did that is now shut down and you can't play anymore because mobile games. Yay!
That's mobile games for a reason. Oh my god, I can't fight that. They got that.
Not
Alright.
yet. They don't.
Right?
Yeah, that is Blazar.
No, we got it.
It's a pretty good show. You should watch it.
Any
It's on
comments,
Fucking
Echo, or you
Espeon, you beautiful
comment?
bastard.
Any comment? Any comments on Blazer that I have? Nah, Blazer was enjoyable.
Okay.
So far, good.
That
Moving on
backspin
then.
hurt my back though, but like other than that, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, Echo was just like, man, I felt that. I
Yeah,
felt that
that's-
spine crack.
A solid 360-degree rotation of the back.
I actually think it was a 720-degree rotation.
I think you're right. It's a 720. I'm gonna have
Either
to
way,
go
it
on that.
hurts.
Yeah, it hurt the alien spaceship that he sniped with it.
Someone gotta help out him, if it's possible, please. Por favor.
All right. So Geats or King Oja?
King Oja.
The two-parter. All right.
No, somebody get down there. Fuck.
So where were
Yay. Did they win that?
I don't know.
we? 22, I think, is the one.
I was dead. They might have won that because Umbreon's annoying to fight. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we just got done with the clip show, and then it's the episode after the clip show, and then the one after that. The two-parter building up to the giant robot.
Oh,
Castlebot.
don't hit me with a nice battle card, Chunk. Eat a dick.
All right. So King Oja, 22. So we start off immediately after the clip show ends with them fighting Digorg. That's a pretty sick fight. But then Digorg
Give
is just
me
like,
1 second,
yeah,
I'll be right
screw
back."
this. I'm going to kill you all. And he pulls out the free greater Shugon souls plus Tarantula and just scarfs them down. Just nom 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 nom. And he grows huge. Just huge. By the way, where did Jeremy leave those? Because those were in Jeremy's possession. Where did he leave those that they got their souls stolen? Jeremy, you're not a very good pet owner. I'm sorry. So Dagger is that he becomes huge. They try to form Legend King Oja, but they're free. 4 of the souls have been stolen, so that doesn't work. So instead, the mecha stands in fear in front of this giant thing and is just like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. Oh no, Clank lost his headphones. Alright, Echo also made it. Fantastic. Alright. So, while Yama's like, go in, we gotta get in now and attack, Gira's just like, nope, time to run. Tactical retreat. They retreat, and then Daigor just decides to like stand put and charge his ultimate mega attack to destroy the rest of the town. the entire kingdom. So, don't worry, we got a day to prepare for this. Kamijin shows up a little bit. Just moving on. Oh, and then the citizens all gather around just like, King, what are we gonna do about this? There's a giant monster about to destroy the kingdom. What are you gonna do? And Gira's just like, I have no idea. No idea what I'm gonna do. Jeremy brings up like the ancient legends of like, hey, we'll just use the shoe gods. It's just like the legend that I wrote about thousands of years ago. It's gonna be fine. We got this. All Gira has to do is call the shoe gods to help him, right, Gira? And Gira's like, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. They're scared. They're scared. But then Kaguragi is like, don't worry, I have an alternative. I learned from Heracles that there's a secret to the castle, and that this lance is somehow the key. I tried using it myself, but it wouldn't work. But it wouldn't work. So, Gira, you're gonna have to do it. So they go in, investigate the castle a little bit. Another little scene with Kamijin with the Bugnarok in there, in the shoe god hunter, the monster of the week for this. So they go in. Oh, they find Suzume, Kaguragi's sister, crying over the coffin of Heracles. Because they found his body in the abyss, apparently. And now it's there inside the coffin, and they're gonna bury it, I guess.
Well, GG, he never scored. GG, Heracles. He's dead now. Long live the non-king.
So Suzume has a little bit of a flashback where Heracles told her the secret of the castle. So Suzume just got like a bedroll and just sat herself in front of Heracles' throne, like, sir, I'm dying. Please, you have to tell me what the secret of the castle is. Right in front of the phone. I haven't slept for days. Heracles is just like, the castle is a giant robot that requires the lance to reveal its true form. Yeah. Thank you, sir. And she just falls back asleep. I don't know why Heracles was so talkative with the Kaguragis, but, you know, or the Dabowskis.
Yeah, it's, who knows?
Anyway, so at this, Suzume and Duga carry off Heracles' body inside the coffin. Goodbye, Heracles. We'll see you later. And so they're like, all right, Gira, you know what to do. Let's turn this castle into a giant robot. So Gira walks up to the pedestal, pushes the lance in, and it starts. And then he gets shocked. Because turns out Gira is weak to lightning damage. That's like the one thing he can't tank against. But we have no time for that because Bugnarok are attacking. Specifically the Shoe God Hunter, who's come to claim the souls of the rest of the Shoe Gods. That's not good.
All right,
we get the fight going. Hi, welcome back. We're in the middle of episode 22.
Yeah.
We're fighting the Shoe God Hunter, which actually, I do like the design of this Monster of the Week. He's pretty cool. I like him.
Clank.
All the Monster of the Week designs are pretty cool. They're neat. So we got the fight started. Gira comes out, still dazed by being shocked. Yanma kind of snaps him out of it, just like, get back inside the castle. You gotta get this robot going, otherwise we're all gonna die. And Gira's just like, no, I got a better idea. See you later. And he runs off. God damn it.
I had ordered food, but like they don't have what I ordered, so it's like, ooh. That's why I
Oh,
disappeared
no.
for a second. So my bad.
That's fine. But Gira runs off. They beat the Monster of the Week, mostly. Yeah, they beat him down, but he just kind of runs away. And then everybody G-transforms because I guess the Shoe Gods aren't giving them their power anymore. I guess that's the implication. Gira has gone all the way to talk to Kuwagon. asking Kuagon, please, please fight with us. I know you're scared, but please. And Kuagon's just like, oh, don't worry about me. I don't even have a soul.
Oh.
Wait, you don't have a soul? Yeah, haven't you noticed since like episode 1?
I feel
Fun
like
fact, that has been a consistent detail since episode 1. I went and checked. Every other mech, when you see their cockpit, they have the soul in there.
I guarantee.
Except his.
I guarantee Gira has Kuagon's soul inside of him. Or
Very
he is
high
his soul.
probability.
He's a
Yes.
soul in human form.
It's a very high probability that Gira is the living embodiment of the soul, or the soul is somehow fused in Gira.
Yep.
But that's not what I'm impressed about. I'm impressed about the fact that that is a consistent detail that they fought about this
Peak
entire
OG.
time.
Peak OG,
Mwah.
baby. Peak OG.
I love it. They talks about that. Monster of the Week comes back, but this time he's giant. Gira has a little moment of reflection. He thinks about what to do, and he goes into his maniacal rants. Yanma, I guess, hears Gira ranting, Gira's maniacal laughter from across the way. And Yanma, the man, walks up to the other shoe gods and is just like, all right, you idiots, this is an order. You guys are going to help that man. You know what, you've seen what he's done. He's the king, after all. If anyone's going to help you, it's going to be him, all right? You're our friends, aren't you? You got to help us. And so the shoe gods listen to the pleas of Gira and Yanma, and they're like, all right, you know what? You make a good point. Gira's our king. And the shoe gods all fly in and acknowledge Gira as king. Gira transforms into his gold form and just blasts down the giant monster of the week in a single attack. Damn. Good job, Gira. The people are all happy, it's great, and the day is saved, except no, it's not, because there's still a giant monster standing right outside the door ready to destroy it. So it's like, alright, we got the shoe gods on our side, let's get this castle up and running again. So they try it again, and it's still broke. And that's our cliffhanger. Moving on. Next episode really fast. 23. So, castle's still broke. You try to figure out what to do. Duga says, like, don't worry, I will take you to the secret laboratory. Come with me. And we see the assistant guy from the Rackley's side story. So that's neat. I like the tie-in. But he's kind of dead. Not dead, actually. He's very malnourished because no one brought this man food since the Bugnarok invaded. A month ago at least, show-wise. So Himino walks up to him and just like, I guess she uses like some pressure point magic or something to like give him a burst of energy so he can like actually help for the day. But then he's gonna be in serious pain for about a week. So it's unfortunate for that guy, not for everyone else. And everyone else doesn't care. Anyway, the dude is like, they're all like, all right, we're trying to start a giant robot castle. You gotta help us. And he's just like, I need the approval of King Rackley's. Dude's like, Gira is the king now, if you don't mind. Did you not miss all this development? No, I've been stuck in the lab for like 3 weeks. No one told me anything. Ugh. Anyway, he's just like, yeah, we can't activate it. We use the technology in it to like make the crown and stuff, but the castle is just straight up broken. Like, it was made 2,000 years ago, and no one did any maintenance on it at all. Like, it is like nearly beyond repair at this point. So they bring up the idea of like, wait a second, we can use the shoe gods for this. They were also created 2,000 years ago, and they have their own self-repair mechanism inside. So Gira calls out to the shoe gods. All the shoe gods clamp themselves onto the castle and start charging it with their juices, so that castle starts to repair itself. And just like, all right, things are working. Things are working. They get everything basically running. They started all up. They bring out the core.
Kazong, buddy, old pal, Kazong. Appreciate you for the 18 months, bro.
Oh, hey, Kazan's back. Hey, Kazan, it's been a while. Welcome.
Oh, Clank
We're
is
just
back.
talking
Cool,
King
cool, cool.
Oger.
Alright, Clank, let's do this. My
All
bad.
right.
Welcome back, Kazan,
So they try
buddy.
to start up the castle, but the castle is still like 2,000 years old and breaks immediately. Trying to force it to operate after 2,000 years without like any sort of lubrication or oil or anything else. Not so smart on their part. You gotta do that when you're working with clockwork. You gotta lube everything up.
Lubricate
Anyway.
the gears. Get them
Exactly.
working.
So anyway, Yanma looks at the damages just like, yeah, we can fix this. We've been the contractors here for like we built all the stuff in Shugoden for like hundreds of years. Yeah, we can put this all back together. So Yanma calls in his crew. They put together a parts list of like, oh, what is it? 18,000 parts. 18,000 parts. So they need to gather all those parts before the morning. Yama's like, Yama, we're gonna need the help of everybody, or Gira, we're gonna need the help of everybody in this kingdom. And Gira's like, all right, got it. Wait, they're not gonna listen to you. You're soft. You gotta demand them. You're a king after all. You gotta use the authority. And Gira's like, okay, I got this. So Gira breaks out the camera, sends out the flying TVs, and is just like, my citizens, listen carefully. You are all going to die. You're all dead unless you fulfill my request before dawn.
Yeah.
Bring every gear in the kingdom to me, the tyrant. Do it now, or else you're all dead. So the citizens get to work, and they start going out. And the Bugnarok are like, no. And then the rest of the other King Ogers who aren't working on the castle pop out, and they're like, actually, yes. Fight ensues. Cut back inside. Gira really wants to go out and help. But Yama's like, no, you're the king. You're the king, you gotta stay and activate the robot immediately when it's ready, otherwise we're all doomed. So there's a nice, sweet moment between those two. Not really sweet, but I like it. It's a good moment. So through the night, we see everybody gathering up the gears. Jeremy, the goat, is actually the one who's like putting all the gears in place. Because he has all the spider stuff, so. Jeremy the best. Absolute goat. Tarantula goat. In fact.
I don't know if he a goat just yet. He'll get there. He'll get there.
Well, after what we learned about him, what he did in the next episode, I can see why. Anyway.
Yeah.
For now, Jeremy, good. All right. So they get all the way down. They only need one gear left. One very tiny gear, which just so happens to be built into the little kid's sword, Kaboon's sword. So the kid runs to the castle. The Bugnarok try to attack, but then Duga and that one random guard that we keep seeing jump in to help. Good job, random guard. They do some unchained sword fighting. I like it. But then the kid runs into Kamijin, one of the generals. So it's kid versus final general. Oh no. And he drops the sword off the cliff. Falls down. He starts crying. Oh, but then did we forget to mention that Jeremy is the goat? Jeremy is just there, spiders it up to himself, and just like, good job, kid. This gear will be very useful.
Gotta use the
spider
webs.
webs the gear. Yes. He spider webs the gear all the way down to its proper place. Meanwhile, the kid is still just there, right up against like one of the final bosses. No one's gonna protect him? Okay. We'll just Jeremy, you just be the goat. And just put the gear in the slot. So your gets in the slot, everything's good to go. We get this fantastic transformation walk up with Gira, where you just hear where they pull back the standby jingle, so it's just like it sounds like an audience cheering Gira on, just like King, King, while the music's playing. It's great.
It is.
So he turns into King Kuwagata Ogre, starts the castle. Epic transformation sequence from castle to robot. I love it.
It really
all the
was.
mechanical details and whatnot, and how everything's moving. Just all very giant. I love how it all works and looks. It's great. I wish it was a physical suit again, but it's still great. So the castle transforms, charges into battle, gets stabbed. It doesn't care that it gets stabbed, because it has fire punches and self-healing properties. Let's go. Calls in a big old axe and just slices the monster, slices Daigorg right down the middle. The day is saved. Huzzah. Gira does his evil laugh. Jeremy digs through the corpse and finds the Shoe God souls that it ate. So, Jeremy to goat again. And Gira proceeds to give his grand speech to his people. He's just like, "My people, you are all gears." And the people are like, "What? Who are you calling a gear? You're just like the last guy. How dare you?"
He's acting like Hercules.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I swear. You're all integral pieces to this country. That's what I meant. I swear. And all the people are like, "Okay, fine. You get a pass." Gira, Gira.
Cheer for Gira.
They do the cheer. Random scientist dude goes down. He's gonna be in bed for like a week. He's in massive pain. But who cares about him? Because Gira gets his coronation.
To clarify, the random scientist dude is the guy from the
Hercules special, correct?
Specials, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
It's all connected, and the connection was the crown. Spoilers.
Indeed. But yeah, Gira gets crowned, and that's the end of the episode. Day is saved. Woo! I like this. I like this two-parter. I had quite a fun time. King Oger has just been on fire.
It is indeed peak Oger. I honestly like outside of like the green screen, which is a understandable complaint. You know,
I still maintain I like because we get the environment. So after green screen, we wouldn't be getting any of these.
Oh no! I'm agreeing with you on that, but I'm saying like it's not.
I know.
What is it? You can tell it's green screen. So
there are definitely times where the effects budget is not there.
Yeah, so they gotta.
We'll see what happens with the second half. Maybe they completely change things up. Who knows?
Who knows? But I am gonna say like if they can work on that, it'll definitely improve. They just gotta work on that going forward. Because the story, the characters, the lore.
Story to characters, all that stuff.
All good.
Even like the mecha fights, though, I feel have been very good.
Oh
like,
yeah.
The stuff they put into the mecha fights is the top stuff. Yeah, that's where all the effects budget goes, and it works. Like this one, like in this episode with the castle just feels huge and massive, and it just lumbers around, and it just looks so good.
Especially because
like that's where all the budget.
Oh gosh, Daigorg had to power up to that type of size.
Yeah.
The self-regen on the castle, too cool. And then, like, the way it just sends Daigorg flying. Like, excuse me? You can do that, sir?
Yeah, with, like, the one punch.
One punch.
Yeah. And how you could, like, see the fist heating up as it was coming. It was all really good.
It was pure Gundam. It was really
true.
Good. It's really good.
But yeah, that's King Oger. King Oger has been on fire.
Wait till we get to the next two-part joint. It's definitely
the next
a two-part.
Two-part is going to be interesting. Yeah.
It definitely feels like a finale. That's all I'm saying.
It does. It does.
So,
anyway.
So going along with our little
one
news
more,
there.
And that's Geats.
Geats, yes.
Do you want to do Geats?
Is Geats a two-parter?
Right. No. This would be the Tycoon versus Kagura episode, and then a two-parter for the finale.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh, the finale is going to be a two-parter? Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I was just going to ask, having gotten caught up, I'm like, I feel like they could end it in one, but is that what they're doing?
I feel like they ended it already, but you know.
They ended it like 10 episodes
10 episodes ago, yeah.
We'll talk about that when we get to the retrospective, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Anyway, 47. Kagura versus Tycoon. So Buffa got his moment against his sponsor. Now it's Tycoon's turn. So episode starts out with Buffa apologizing straight to the person he murdered. I'm sorry for murdering you, Sarah. Please.
Ooh.
I don't know what I could possibly do to make up for it. for it. And Sarah's just like, nah, it's okay. You brought me back from the dead. It's all good. I forgive you. Even if you did murder me. I'm not going to let that go.
That's just...
At which point I was like, boo.
So there's apologies. They talk a little bit about Ace. We got to figure out because Ace is losing his will, yada yada.
He just wants to get stoned, you know?
We cut over to the bad guys.
Everybody must
Icarus
get
turned
stoned.
to get his wish, his wish for the bad end game. And his wish is for Tycoon to be the only rider. So all the other riders in the world turn into random items. So
That's
Neon
weird.
turns into a little porcelain cat. Punk Jack turns into a pumpkin, and Buffa attains his actual final form, a tiny stuffed buffalo, a tiny plushy buffalo. Behold his final form. Everyone was complaining before, but there you go. That's his final form. It's adorable.
All you need.
So anyway, that happens. Kakura shows up to Tycoon and is just like, welcome to my world. You're the only rider left, Tycoon. I'm here to show you that you can't save the world all by yourself, even though that was never your deal to begin with, but okay. So he starts attacking, and then Daichi shows up and just like, I'm sorry, but I just saved her life. I can't let you take it away so fast now. That's what he says anyway. So Daichi comes in and joins in the fight. Yamato versus Sponsor. And then eventually Keira's just like, all right, enough with this. You're making me do too much work. So he beats down Daichi and teleports him, Tycoon, and Daichi away. They do that. Meanwhile, Jeet meets with Geets. Jito, the game master, meets with Geets. Just like, I see you're losing your will. Good. Become a soulless god, Ace. Anyone using creation powers loses their will, yada yada. You are just a tool. Now act like it.
And Ace says, don't wanna!
Exactly. I don't wanna. We cut it back over to Daichi. Daichi now apologizes. And is just like, well, Kakura asks, or not Kakura, Tycoon is like, so why'd you help us? And Daichi's like,
Appreciate you, Clank. Clank is taking his leave. Just wanted to... Sorry about interruption right there. Catch you later, Clank.
Have a good day. We're almost done here.
Appreciate you, boy.
Once you get through this. So Naji Sparrow is just like, well, when I ate your sister's memories, I saw like the kind of happiness you two shared, and just like, I think true happiness comes from a boring life. Tycoon's like, don't call our life boring. But okay. You still say my sister, so I guess I can thank you for that. Daichi's just like, why exactly are you thanking me? How can you still give me any sort of kindness after all the bullshit I pulled? And Tycoon is like, well, Ace wants a world where everyone can be happy, and everyone includes you. Doesn't include the people from the future, but it includes you at least. So, take what you will. So everybody's getting a redemption arc, except the supporters. Did not do that.
So, remind me where Zine has fucked off to all this time?
The future. Gene and Kyun both went to the future.
Potential.
Because that's like where they were supposed to go after, the end of the series. Everyone was supposed to come back to the future.
Right.
I know. But we kept these two around because they were the evil ones who wished to stay behind.
Also, they're the ones who had any actual character anyway, so I guess that makes sense.
Well,
even though those characters are extremely one-note, but...
Well, Gene and Kyun were both also one-note, so Gene was just Peridot 2.0.
Right. But Kekara and Baroba were less one-note than Gene and Kyun, is my point. So he kept the ones that are marginally less one-note, but not by much. And then we get to kill them, so that's nice. Yay, murder death.
Wait a minute.
Anyway, speaking of murder death, Kagura starts the broadcast. Basically issues the challenge to Keiwa. Hello, Keiwa. I have these free civilians here who are about to be eaten by Jamato. You can save them, right? All you gotta do is beat the shit out of me. You got this. You're a common writer after all. So you get down to the brawling. It's a completely one-sided game because Tycoon can't even reach the civilians and just gets blown up.
Well, yeah, because he's a friggin' gooberoid and is like, well, I'm going to use ninja and not very well.
This is true.
Instead of, Bujin Gaim. I mean,
Bujin
Bujin
sword, yeah.
sword.
Bujin Gaim is crazy.
Anyway, so Kagura is like, yeah, you can't win. I guess you're just gonna have to pray to God, and he pulls out the card for like Keiwa to make a wish. Just remember, if you use that, it's gonna rob people of their happiness.
Equivalent exchange.
Yeah.
Hey, alchemy.
Oh, that's a reference.
I know, it's gonna come up later.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. I'm sorry.
We're gonna be referencing that a lot the next year.
Distressingly, yes.
Brotherhood was good though.
Hey,
So
word?
anyway, pulls out the card, gives it to Tycoon. We also cut over to Ace, who's like, "No, Tycoon, you can't wish. We'll survive with our own power. We don't need godlike abilities to save the world." Tycoon was like, "No, I don't need your stupid wish. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do it myself. Screw you." And so Jinmamoto get out while all that's going on, and they just run past. They don't just run past even. They actually release the hostages and just circle around them, protecting them. And Kaker is like, "What the fuck is going on?" And Daichi's there like, "Do you forget I am the lord of all plants? You can't control them. I control them." Shit. Why did we invite you again? I don't know. Why did you bring me here? Your whole plan would have worked if you didn't bring me here.
Didn't really make
Anyway.
much sense.
Tycoon gets back up and is just like, "All right, now that hostages are safe, time to take you down at full power." And by full power, I mean my base form. So it goes back into ninja, fight resumes. We cut back over to Jeet and Ace is finally just like, "All right, I'm done with this." And he breaks out of the barbed wire, mimicking the opening from the episode again. Like, there we go. I've broken the shackles of creation, and I also lost my white hair. It's all good. Jito is like, "All right, I guess it's time to fight." And he Henshin into Kamen Rider Rigado. I think it's supposed to be a pun on regard, but
It's regard. It's because that's thematically appropriate. It has to be regard.
Well, I think the actual name is Regad, but it's a pun
It's
on regard.
it's regard. Just they don't understand how to use R's like that. It's fine.
I do like his little tagline though: "Enforcement of violence." Regard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yep. It's what he does.
So they proceed to break down the fight. We get,
It's too bad he's a literal non-character, as we will learn.
as we will see. So we get to the fighting between them. Cut back over to Tycoon and Kagura's fight. Kagura gets punched through a wall. Let's go.
A wall that he himself
He
damaged
weakened by
it.
shooting
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
which was cute. I was like, oh, that's cute, is what I said.
Kagura's just like, I hate to admit it, but you look like a real Kamen Rider, Keiwa. But as long as you still have, oh, what does he say? Real Kamen Rider. But as long as you are one, your desires will rule you again someday. And Tycoon is just like, yeah, not gonna happen again. I decide how to use my power, and he turns into Bujin's sword. You can tell he's good at this time because he has the extra eye. He has the extra red above his eyes, because that's the signifier, I guess, that he's good now in this form. So he does that. He activates his rider kick, and that's it. No cool sword stuff, just a rider kick. kicks Keikura. Keikura explodes. They both give up in a weekend fight. Keikura is like, being a Kamen Rider isn't easy. Or don't think you rest easy. Your life as a Kamen Rider is hard, and you know it. And Keikura and Keiwa is just like, well, before you go, I want to say thank you for giving me the chance to be a Kamen Rider. For giving me what I need to protect the world. And Keikura just laughs. Well said, Sakurai Keiwa. And he goes. He fades away. Id. And Tsurumi shows up and just like, well, guess he's dead now. His wish is void. And everyone else turns back into their human forms from whatever animal they or plant, I guess, in Pumpjack's case they were. So they're all fine. Cut back over to the fight between Rigad and Geats 9. Rigad has speed powers as well as being able to summon any of the weapons. So just showing off what he can do.
Well, one of the weapons anyway.
One of the weapons. Assuming he has the buckle as well, because he has to plug the buckle in and then he gets the weapon.
Right. So where did he get the buckle from?
No idea.
Huh?
I mean,
Right.
technically he's like the game master, so like he can just say, "Oh hey, I'm gonna need all the buckles," but it's the hammer space.
It would be real nice if they even attempted to at least voice any of that at some point.
Yeah, Bandai's
Right.
Hammer Space.
Good old Bandai's hammer space.
Hikaru.
But they fight for a little bit. It's not really a standstill. I guess it's kind of a standstill. Regad, he's like, so long as the audience wishes for it, the world is destined for a bad end. And Geats is like, well, surprise, we have our own audience, and they want a happy ending. So there. And so they fight. Geats 9 takes the victory. Jit goes down. But surprise, Jit wasn't even a real person to begin with. Just a part of Sewell. Sewell's also there, by the way. Hi, Sewell. It's been a while. He shows back up and just like, hey, remember me? I'm the final boss again. I know you already killed me before, but I'm back. Hi. And he just poofs off. Last couple scenes cut back over to Ace meeting with Tycoon about what it means to be a Kamen Rider. Doing everything you can for world peace, for your own power, yada yada. It's what makes us Kamen Riders. And a fist bump of friendship. And then Sewell appears on the big screen just like, hey, humanity, if you want your own happiness, be prepared to struggle for it, because the DGP is beginning next episode.
Again.
We get scenes of Sumuri going around, giving everybody boxes again, just like she did before. But this time she says, my deepest condolences, for you are now a Kamen Rider. He does that. We finish off the episode with the Henshin of Regard Omega. He's just like, all right, we shall lead this world to its doom. Huzzah. And that's our setup for the final arc. Yay! Yeah, it was alright. It's alright episode. I like the little bits between Tycoon and Keikura, even if it's not really what Keiwa's whole deal was, but it worked. The whole true meaning of Kamen Rider and whatnot, so. Again, Geats has not stumbled as hard as some of the past Rider shows, but it's definitely stumbled a bit. But that's where I'm at.
Okay, my honest opinions on Geats, but I will go into detail further when we do the
Retrospective?
Yes. So, what I can really say so far with Geats, and I think we talked about this before, I like it, but I don't see myself going out of my way to try to watch it week to week. I just let it build up.
Yeah.
Like a couple episodes, then watch it. And I think it's how I've been feeling from build forward. Right? If that makes sense. It's like, oh, I like the show, kind of. I like parts of the show. I like some of the characters, the aesthetics, the suit designs, the action sequences. but there's
Yeah.
something about the story that doesn't fully grab me. I don't know if it's like specifically related to the characters or whatever. And again, I can go more into detail on this during the retrospective with specific characters and character moments and all that. But it's the vibe I've been kind of getting with Kamen Rider from build forward. It skips a couple Rider seasons. Like, for some reason, I was really into Geo, and I really like that. And we all know how Geo is, so just
Yes.
let me get that out the way real quick. And then 01, I was like, okay, strong start. Yeah, we discussed this earlier. It kind of fumbled a little bit.
Start, a little fumbling, and then it just gets screwed over by COVID.
Yep.
So
And then there was Saber, which,
I love Saber. I watch Saber week to week, and I was anticipating every
Yep.
episode. And that's just me. I understand. That is just me.
right? and it's weird because the same reason why I like King Oger is the same reason you like King Oger and Saber. And I don't know if there was like that weird disconnect again. Maybe like for me, early parts pacing. So like it's like a weird disconnect with Kamen Rider on certain things. This kind of just doesn't make me go,
Yeah.
ugh. And
I will
that's the best
say
way
I
to
do-
explain it.
Between the two, I do think that King Oger is a lot better at explaining its world than Saber was. So
And that's my only thing with Geese. Again, when we do the retrospective, I'll give you the specifics on where that disconnect was for me. But there's always like this one disconnect within Kamen Rider seasons that make me go, oh, it's alright. But like,
yeah.
and weird, because Revice had that disconnect for me. But the Igarashi family saved it. And we all know it was the weekend, okay? We all know it was the weekend. They were that disconnect. But Vice and the Igarashi family saved that for me. If it wasn't for them, I'd be like everybody else, just hating it, So, I guess that's the best way to explain it.
It's all good. I really enjoyed Geats up to when they end the episode. They ended the show. Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
10 episodes ago.
It is the most conclusive ending I have ever seen for a Kamen Rider show. But we still have like 10 episodes left. Like, what are you doing?
Right?
What are you doing, Geats? Come on.
Sometimes we don't need to go for like 50 odd episodes. Just saying.
This is true.
We can do like 30, 20 to like 24 to 30.
Which is why I'm actually curious to see what they're doing with King Oger.
Right.
And how whether or not it's gonna feel like the same show or two different shows. We'll see.
Right. They gotta nail that time
skip.
skip.
Like an entire season. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see how the stuff with our other dinosaur Sentai meshes him.
Right, if the Cure User bit is
like,
real and it's not like a TTFC, but an actual. If it's not like I said, if it's not a TTFC, but an actual, goodness to sake, Daigo shows up in King Oger, how that's gonna make sense, I don't know. But if the
we've heard nothing about that. So
right,
I don't know.
So if that does come to pass, and if this whole space thing is like yes, why couldn't we just have Lucky?
Again, we're not. I will point out there has been no official mention of space.
That's why I use air quotes.
The poster looks very spacey.
I heard the air
all the
quotes.
evidence we have to go on.
Thank you for hearing the air quotes, Frank. But yeah, air quotes. But I'm just gonna say it. We have a space king already. His name is Lucky.
I mean, King Oger winding up being like an actual crossover marathon series would be a very strange direction for it to take, but I don't think it would be a bad direction.
Also, there were rumors for the
if they wrap up all their business on Terra, like if the end, whatever it is the end, and just like, okay, we've done all we possibly can on this planet. Time to go to space and do whatever for the second half of the show. Cool. I don't know.
I'm just a little. I love King Oger right now, and I don't know what we're gonna do here.
Right,
what I'm worried
it's
about.
the big thing is because like I don't think we've ever gotten any sort of like big time skip like this.
Not unless
Wait,
we've done time skips as like movies or specials, but never
right,
during the season.
not in the middle of the show.
That
So
that's more of a PR type of thing. Surprisingly, where they do that transition to the next power set type of thing for certain seasons.
right,
So it's interesting. We'll see. I'm a
yeah,
little worried
it's
because
interesting.
I do like King Ocean, bro. I don't want it to drop the ball. You know?
Yeah, no, I agree with this. I don't
Oh,
want to drop the
gosh.
ball either. Yeah, we got that. Geets is wrapping up. Ultraman Blazer's doing great. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got Gotchard to look forward to as well.
Oh,
Which I'm
boy.
actually interested. The leaks actually made me a little more hyped for Gotchard than it was before. Like, I'm really curious to see what all this final form nonsense is about.
True that.
That's gonna be interesting.
I will say, be careful when you, like, try to look up stuff regarding King Oger. Because the rumor mill is acting up again, and rumors for the next Sentai have appeared. So
Ready? Jeez.
already. So again, be careful on that.
Well,
Nothing
I mean, I
concrete. Nothing concrete. So
Right.
don't go out there spreading
We-
that misinformation.
Indeed. I think we are technically in like a month. I think. Right? They usually do the trademarks in September, or is it October?
Sometime around November, December.
That's the official reveal, but I mean like just the trademark.
Oh, trademark.
Where we like
It's probably
where, like, the little
October.
bot just says like the name of the show. Yeah.
Probably October.
So September, October makes sense. You were late September.
I'm just waiting for them sketches to drop because they've been on point with those. I'm not gonna lie. The colors may be off, but
Well-
them sketches been a little on point.
You know what else was in the sketches though? A final form for Buffa.
Hey, maybe that's gonna be like a special though.
He got a final form. We saw it. It happened
Right,
around the end of the show.
It did. Hey, maybe it'll go to a special. You know, Buffer doesn't.
No.
Buffer gets
What? He got it back
an
for
extra form. That's what I meant to say.
a fragment of an episode
Yeah,
fighting
he did.
Naroba, but he's got like he had his final form is a solved thing. That's
That's why I said
He had
extra.
one.
Extra.
For better or worse, it is a final form. No, the Buffa Jaw Machine form with his rider crushing powers. That's his final form.
Yeah,
In all
that's
the
why I said
football
extra.
periods. Oh, the sketch will be an extra final form. That's what you said.
Yeah, the one that comes after. At least it's not his base form.
That is true. At least it's not his base form.
Raywa, we gotta stop doing that. Revice got lucky because who?
Well, Ace's final form isn't his base form yet. Like,
It basically is though. It's basically Boost Magnum.
well, no, it's Dynamite Boost. We switched out
Look,
the
look,
Magnum
if he
for-
comes back
Which is
in
still
if he comes back
just
in his very
boosts,
first
but shiny.
combination, then we gonna have some words, Toei.
I'm actually curious what they're gonna do with the two-parter because I've watched a Raw for the first half of the two-parter, and I'm like, okay, that's a way to end. That's a way to end this. That's a cliffhanger. Sure, let's go with that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm hoping that Geets is able to finish off with a strong two-parter, even it did stumble a little bit and ended some mile ago. Like, I
Right.
haven't hated Geets. Geets has definitely been weak in some areas, but I haven't hated it. So.
And that's why I said the disconnect. There's always something there for me personally.
Yeah.
But again, we'll go into that when the retrospective hits. That being said,
Got
any final
3
thoughts?
weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Any final thoughts, gentlemen? About what's going on?
I'm good.
What about you, Frank?
Actually, no, just 2 weeks before we do our because final episode comes out next week, and then we do retrospective after that.
Yeah.
2 weeks till retrospective.
2 weeks,
Yay.
baby. What you got, Frank?
I'm gone next week, so I'll see you guys the week after.
Okay.
Oh,
I
you'll be back for the retrospective, so you'll be
That yes, I should be yes.
Maybe one day Frag will be
Hey.
back for Toku Saturday.
I've wanted to the last 3, and I have not been able to make it work.
Hey, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We can't watch Grand Caesar without you.
I've given you the torrent
Well, I
links
mean,
and
we
everything.
could.
I've
No.
been seeking-
I mean, we rather watch it with you than without you, buddy.
Exactly.
Oh, I
we
see.
would rather watch it with you.
Right? Like, come on now. We're all
We watched through this much of the episode of the show together, so
right.
we also should probably just recommendation for what we do on Watch Party Night. We should get around the Black Sun eventually.
We should.
Like me and Echo did Fudo PI, but we should get around the Black Sun.
I may do a YouTube video for Fudo PI and double. I gotta think on that. It would be nice.
All right. Well,
We'll see.
we talked about it though on the.
Oh, on
we?
the podcast, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
in the greater like essence of double, I may just do like a whole Kamen Rider double appreciation thing with
Well, then I would have to actually like sit down and watch all of Double because they still haven't.
that'll
done
be
it.
a fun time too.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
How much longer are we going to talk about nothing?
Hey, Seinfeld did it for like a good few seasons. Good chunk of
Dog
seasons.
Rivers did it for a whole show.
Yeah, I remember when Seinfeld talked about Kamen Rider Double too. That was pretty cool.
No, I meant just talk about nothing, but you know. Con Sonic, Frag you in these jokes. Con Flabbit. Alright, so Frag, what's real quick before we end here, what you got planned for this week regarding your streams, buddy?
I'll only be here for Monday. I hope to do more of Gravity Circuit, which is a Mega Man-like. So expect some salt, because that game is rather harder than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah.
It requires a degree of precision and actual gaming talent that I have to work my way up to.
And I gotta prep to get an armor core. That's gonna be fun. Frag, what are you getting it on?
Oh, when is Armor Core 6 coming?
The 25th. I'm going to be gone when it drops, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Oh, in
I
like 5
won't-
days. Okay.
Yeah, it's imminent.
I did not realize it was that soon. I thought it was late.
It's
All right.
imminent.
Friends want me to get it on console, and I don't know if I'm gonna buy the game twice. This is why I asked you what you were getting or not.
Oh, PC.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Like,
If only
If you
there's.
want-
if it was only on the
You want a
PS5, I'd have a reason to get a PS5.
Yeah.
But it's
Maybe I will buy the game twice. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't have like a full big computer like that. I just have a laptop. That's why I've been talking to you guys.
well, if your laptop can run Elden Ring, it can run this. They have exactly the same system requirements.
I don't know if my laptop can though.
Well,
His laptop
there's
will
only
blow
one
up.
way to find out.
It's gonna blow up. All
A
right.
sacrifice for the greater good.
All right. We've been on long enough. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Writers of the Great Podcast, Henshin Academy. Grab your stuff and get out. Go back to your dorms. Or else you will be in trouble. You'll be out past curfew. Frag, get him.
Wait, why are we sending Frag?
Oh, I didn't turn him into a dog or anything. He just has he has watchman duties for this week.
Roger Edward.
All right. I guess that works.
Well, Clank usually does it, but he left early, so somebody gotta do it.
Ah, I see.
And Blaze isn't Blaze isn't here because he's working on Ultraman. So yeah,
This is true.
I will let Blaze work on Ultraman.
because it's been really good for 6 episodes.
I just don't understand how they were. It's like, I'm watching it, I'm just like, okay. So, people do know how to make shows like they used to, and have, like, the same reasons that they were good. Why don't they? And it just makes it very abundantly clear that there are certain reasons for that.
Happy
It starts with me and ends in and I.
Well, I mean, Bandai's working on this, so exception to the rule? Question mark?
Nah.
I don't know. I just don't understand why they've been allowed to get away with it.
essentially.
I just
So we're gonna
don't
go do
know.
a raid to the homie Curious Joy. She just finished up Final Fantasy 16 and she's playing games with friends. So say what's up for me. This will be fun.
What's up for me?
Thank you, Frank.
Yep.
Uh,
Yay, yay. There we go.
I really wish that Ninja Saviors game had online multiplayer, though. That would be so rad, even though in multiplayer you